Yo, it's the 1409 podcast. I go by the name of KT.
It's your boy GualaMeetsWorld.
Welcome to episode 64. We have another special guest in here. And go ahead and introduce yourself, partner.
Sama, nice. Still local podcast, still local TV. Big shout out to the 1409 podcast. I'm happy to be here, man. I'm real excited. I'm honored. It's a pleasure to be up in here. Everybody that's wondering who I am Mr. Still Local. Y'all come follow me. Come follow my Facebook. Come interact with me on my lives and all that.
For sure. Y'all definitely got to interact with them on the lives, man. They be lit. I promise you.
Right.
Especially all our local artists that be watching and rock with us, man. Tap in.
A lot of talent. It's a lot of talent out here.
Mm-hmm.
A whole lot of talent, hidden talent, man. It's a lot of hidden gems in the city.
I'm telling you, the whole state. You be putting on for the whole state, bro. I'm telling you.
Man.
Listen, I get things from Mississippi, Chicago. And sometimes I look at the emails and I'll be like, how do they even know I'm like, what's making them come way over here? Like, so, I'm thankful. I'm thankful, man, because when I started, I didn't have not one person knew what I was trying to do.
Man, it's dope for real. Nobody's doing it like you out here. Nobody I've seen is doing it like you out here, for sure.
I appreciate that. I'm really trying to be something. I'm trying to make something out of nothing, man. Trying to make $1 out of 15 cents.
So we gotta take a shot to that, man. I don't know if you're a drinker, but I
definitely. Matter of fact, let me get that tequila.
Tequila.
Yeah.
Tequila.
Look, I'm already pre-poured, man.
You pre-poured.
You know what? Bruh, this weekend I just linked up with some old friends and they just gave me a shot glass. So I would not have a shot glass on the show.
You will have a shot glass? Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I don't never drink out of
all
shot
the viewers out there, man. If y'all can make me a custom still shot glass, make me a mug.
Hey, it's a barber in my barber shop. He's not my barber, but he be in my bar. He is a barber in that shop. He got some Steelers glasses in there. I mean, it's not a glass. It's one of them. When next time I'm in there, I'm gonna send you a picture of it, see if you want that.
Right.
So, shout out to Crux Barber Lounge in San Antonio, Texas. That's where I get my fresh cuts at, my fresh fades. Josh Walker faded it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, let's get to the shot.
Big shout. Let's go.
Cheers to success with the Still Local podcast and the Still Local Kitchen.
Podcast. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. All right. We got the shout out the way. I'm going to do a little, it's the agenda. We going to interview the legendary Sama Nice in here. But before that, we got a little trivia. Then we're going to get into the question of the day. And this or that. All right. My trivia question is, what year did the Breakfast Club start? Since we
what year did the Breakfast Club start? I want to say 2002.
Damn.
I'm gonna say 08.
Hey, mama, I see you in here. No.
Okay, all right. I know. I don't want to say my age. How old I was. Okay.
Guala, you the closest right now with the
09?
I'm gonna try one more. I'm gonna try. When did they start? The Breakfast Club. Why am I thinking about 106 in Park? Okay. Oh, no. I want to say the Breakfast Club started in 2011.
2010.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, I was in prison. I'm sorry.
So let me make sure I'm giving y'all correct facts. Yeah, okay. 2010. Original release was 2010. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy. It seems like they've been running. A long time.
10 years running, man. For sure.
That's fast, man. That's fast. It's crazy. Fly.
Yeah.
Big shout out to the Breakfast Club.
My boy said 1985. Dang. You a little off. You talking about? You must be talking about the movie Breakfast Club, man.
They, they made the microphones for this.
All right, Mr. Summer, nice. We're gonna go and get into what you have going on. I know you said you have the Still Local podcast. What other businesses would you like to promote here
Well,
today?
man, I got Still Local Podcast. Still Local Podcast is basically it's a local artist platform where we review local artists. I put up the Cash App to donate, but that's for the cause. You don't have to send a Cash App in order for me to play your music. I don't want people to feel like, you need a Cash App in order to skip the line, and not knocking nobody that do that, but we don't do that. We are a platform, and the reason for that is to make the artists feel like we are a gateway to getting through. Like the Breakfast Club, like the Sways in the Morning, like Funk Flex. I want to be one of those stages where if you come through me, you almost solidified. You know what I'm saying? So you come through Still Local Podcast, you pretty much solidify. You stamped. I want to be one of those. That's what I want to grow to be. I also have Still Local Kitchen, and I use Still Local because Still Local it speaks for itself, man. You know what I'm saying? I was watching Juice one day, and it just hit me when he told Q, he was like, "Man, Q, you just still." It just stuck with me, man. So it made me felt like I'm still getting it out the mud. It make me feel still hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm still local until I'm global. So that's the whole idea behind Still Local, is being still local until I'm able to elevate it and transform it, almost something like how Jay-Z took Rockefeller and made it Rock Nation. He evolved it. So I got Still Local Kitchen, which is it's a small restaurant. It's a mom and pop restaurant here in Sumter, South Carolina, 224 Manning Avenue. I am a chef. I'm certified. I went to school, and we do things like shrimp boils, shrimp and grits. I do a lot of street food, in a city street food, steak and cheese, fried tacos, you name it, man. Really, if you come in there and if it's something that you got in your head that you want, and I know exactly what you're talking about, and I got the ingredients, I'll make it right there on the spot. I make everything on the spot. So that's what Still Local Kitchen is. Also, I have Still Local TV. Still Local TV is almost you ever see the Super Bowl where that's where all the good commercials come on? You know what I'm saying? So I want Still Local TV to be that. I want you to be able to look at Still Local TV and see some shit locally that you're not gonna see nowhere else. I want you to look at Still Local TV and see a rapper talking about whatever. See a live video shoot somewhere. I want you to be able to come to Still Local TV and know when that intermission come on, the dope shit about to come on. You don't want to miss the Still Local TV commercial. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to do. And the hardest part about these businesses, man, is getting people to see and interact. The interaction is I don't know what it is, but it's harder for people to interact. A lot of people will watch you and they'll watch you and they'll support you and they'll watch you for an hour, but the interaction won't really be there. So I kind of need that. So I'm trying to take this Still Local umbrella and build all these things under it and just roll the dice, man. That's all I did. I rolled the dice. I came home from prison and I ain't have nothing to go on. I just shook the dice up. I rolled the dice. And whatever it went on, I just roll with it, man.
You taking risks and prospering.
Right.
Trap.
Right. The trap mind state. You know what's crazy about that? Somebody told me today, he was like, man, why you move like that? I didn't really know what they was. I kind of understood what they was talking about, but it was almost like, how you get up out the street, you still move and you still look around like you doing, And I was like, man, I didn't notice it, but I was like, dang, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with my businesses, man, sometimes I could get so caught up in life that I forget who I am. You make it to that boss status, you feel so regular that the boss thing doesn't really ring. It's just normalized.
Facts.
It's just normalized. But I get it all the time. I'm so proud of you, and you came so, and it's like I guess it's one of them things where somebody pass away and it don't hit you. It just really didn't hit me yet. It really didn't hit me yet.
I
But I'm
I feel like the real bosses are the most humblest people in the
right,
world, to be honest though. Cause like, me with doing the music and the podcast, like people like we get recognition and it's just like still humble. You feel me? Like I ain't never gonna
real
make no
modest about it.
like
Yeah,
yeah, like real modest about it. And I feel like them are the real that's how the bosses move.
right,
I learned this game from my uncle, man. Like one of my uncles. This dude worth six, 7 figures, probably seven. You know what I'm saying? But if you see how he move, he real modest. And I know like what the bank account looking like. You feel me? But
right.
like he real
You were
modest.
never right, right, and that I think that just came from even though I was like came up in the street, I had more the moral aspect from my gramps. So that I think that's what it is. I think I have more of a respect for people that's going through what I've dealt with. Then I feel guilty for bossing up, if that make any sense. I don't know why, but you feel guilty for becoming greater than those around you when you know how hard it was and how hard it is for people. You know what I'm saying? So you start to feel that self guilt for even being great sometimes, and that's weird. That's weird, but it's like that. It's almost like eating in front of a friend.
And they can't eat.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right. It's like uh, but I take that back to that aspect of when I was doing time and that feeling I used to get after a visit. Like when I would have to go back and get stripped and go back to the cell, like today never happened, and that person go home, that feeling, that feeling of guilt, like I did this. You know, that's why did I do this to myself? What I'm saying? So that's the feeling that I feel like I'm giving to somebody. Like, it's almost like I feel like I don't know what it is, bro. Because I said it on a live. Like I don't share people because I feel like I'm bothering them. I'm not. When I left here in end of 2006. There was no Facebook popping off. It was no social media wasn't what it is now. No iPhones, no touch screens, bro. I came when I left. I think Eminem and Snoop Dogg was on the radio. I hear you winding and grinding. That was on the radio. When I came home, NBA YoungBoy, NBA YoungBoy streets. You know what I'm saying? So I saw a whole change. I saw a whole change, and for me to come home and blow past some people,
Mhm.
that's that little guilt kicks in sometime, but it's natural. I think it's just natural. It's
Yeah,
natural.
I feel like you gotta understand those some
That's that
sometimes
hustle.
yeah, that's the hustle in you, and sometimes you outgrow the shit that's around you. Not necessarily that's saying that's a bad thing because like we as people, we when we come up, we want the people around us to come up. But sometimes you outgrow that shit. You feel me? And business is business, and you can't mix that shit with pleasure. So like, still local taking off. You got to step into the shoes of the boss that we was talking about earlier. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that hey, this business right here. You know what I'm saying? I could still
Right,
kick it
Mhm.
with you, but this business right here, you feel me? And like on
right,
that level, sometimes you outgrow certain people, and it's like it you gotta get it in your head like it's not a bad thing if you take care of your business, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, you just gotta understand the friendship, you feel me? So you
yeah,
get that balance, you gonna always be good, bro. Like, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I
I
rock
think
with you,
I appreciate that too, man. I think that's what it is. I have this preconceived notion of what somebody else is thinking. Is are they hurt by this, or I always, but it come with it. It come with it. It really come with it, man. When you start,
Fact.
I just I put it on that level of, man. What if you wake up tomorrow and you look at your bank account and you're a million dollars strong? Do you instantly feel happy? But then when you start to help people, you're gonna instantly help people in your family. When you start to help people, the ones who name didn't get pulled out the hat, you're gonna instantly naturally feel guilty. You're
Hey
gonna
man, how many
naturally,
of them people came and visit you?
right?
You know what I'm saying? Keeping it real with
I
you. How
mean,
many
people
people came
don't.
and
How
visit
many people wrote you? How many people don't
you? You know what I'm
pick
saying?
up the phone?
You feel
Man,
me? So like
and for real.
naturally you gotta understand like at the end of the day, bro, like whatever you put into your hustle, and you know what I'm saying, you really don't owe anybody. I know that's kind of like they probably be like, oh, that's the fucked up thing to say, but like at the end of the day, like you really
And
don't owe nobody
I'm sorry, bro. Big shout out to Terrell Hellrail Evans on Facebook. A lot of people, if you don't know him, if you don't believe me, man, you could go and ask him, jump in his inbox. I did some time with him, and he was. I didn't even know this guy. I didn't even know this guy, man. And I did a uh seminar. They used to have these freestyle Fridays. I had got into this program trying to get home, trying to get my time cut because you got to think back in 2007, if the judge tell you your max date is 2016, your mind is, I promise you, first thing you're thinking is how the hell I'm gonna do this. So first thing you're trying to get your time cut, and this guy was like, man, yo, you're gonna be on TV one day, just out the clear blue sky. He was like, you gonna be on TV one day. And me and him just been so tight. And even now to this day, he hit me up and he'd be like, man, I told you. I just would laugh. He's just like, man, I told you. You know what I'm saying? I told you. And that's really what it is, that, that sometimes you need that reassurance with yourself to keep being who you are. You know what I'm saying?
facts.
Keep
Facts.
being great, keep bossing, keep hustling. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need that, man.
Facts. So, when exactly did you start Still Local Podcast, Still Local TV, and Still Local Kitchen?
Whole corporation, man. When that was the idea.
To be honest with you, the whole umbrella is not even a year strong yet.
Wow, that's crazy, bro.
Right? So I was right. At first I was giving birth to it. So I would come with first I started with a camera, and I just had this vision of doing a documentary. And before I left and went to prison, I was into the music real heavy. So when I was away, that's all I would see. I would see music elevating, evolving. So I said, okay, when I came home, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be the next 106 in Park. I don't know why this was in my mind, but I've been watching 106 in Park for so long. Every Friday, I'm talking about faithfully. You got thousands of guys, hundreds of guys going to run in front of the TV to watch 106 in Park Freestyle Friday. And I always was the type to see something and feel like I want to take it over. I could do it. I could conquer it. I could do it at on my level. I don't need, right. So I came home and I started Merc City Politicians. And the reason for that was to combat the Merc City title, because they was trying to get rid of it. And because it just the Merc City just didn't sound right. Everybody was so what I was saying was, well, Merc City Politicians is uh we are the force that speaks for the Merc City, but it's not what you think it is. It's not killing. It's not, we the political aspect of it. So when you first come home, you're politically inclined. When you do so much time, you're politically inclined. Quote unquote, you think you are. You know what I'm saying? So when you come home, that's how your mind is. Your mind is above it, to yourself, to your perception. Your mind is above the regular people that's been out here already. So you come home politically inclined. So that's where that came from. And I felt like, I was going to be able to stand up and speak for it. And, you know, and I just let that go. And, when you're dealing with things, sometimes things happen in life where um you fall off track. And I let that go. And I tried the LLC, and then somebody kind of had it. And I was like, man. And one day I was just down, bro. I'm talking about down, sleeping in the car. You hear me? Cold outside. No, nowhere to go. I was walking to work, and I had this little DVD player, and I was watching Juice. And Q had this little the DJ competition. And I just remember them not having nothing. I remember them being in that house. I don't know what it was about that movie, but it just lit a light bulb in me, and that's how Still Local was born. But it's not even a year old. But Still Local was just born from me being at my lowest stage, and that's how I came up with Still Local.
That's dope for real, for real. Like you definitely doing the damn thing. I discovered you. Some people I used to work with out of something. They shared your post, and then I know GualaMeetsWorld, he does music, so
Right,
I
right.
had to go ahead and share that, send that his way, and
Dope music too, man. When I got your music, I was shocked. Everybody that's watching, man, send y'all music still local83@gmail.com. I do lives. I do live artist review on Facebook. I do it weekly. Right now, I don't have a scheduled time because one of the flaws for having so many businesses is that when you're self-employed, I didn't make it to the corporation stage where I could go to sleep and make money. I'm still self-employed. So my business, all my businesses are hands-on. They don't make money unless I'm there. So just because and a lot of people need to notice it's three stages when you got these businesses. A lot of people think that because they have a business there, they are you know business owners, and it's not. It don't work like that. The minute you get your business, you're self-employed, which means that you employ yourself at this point. You just quit your job or whatever job you had. You quit your job and you're working. Self-employed means that your business can't make money unless you're there. You have to do it whether you cooking or making something. It don't make money unless you're there. So that's self-employed. And then you get to the stage where you're a business owner, when you get to hiring people. Now you're a business runner, you're running a business. You get to hire people, you got employees, and then you got a place like Walmart, which is corporate, where he could go to sleep and make money in every state. You know what I'm saying? You'll never see him.
every
He's one of
country.
the right.
Yeah.
Every you'll never see him. So he's well out of the self-employment phase. You know what I'm saying? He's well out of the self-employment phase. So that's how I look at it. Like it's three stages. And right now I'm still in the self-employment stage. All my businesses are hands-on. So it's very hard for me to keep schedules on a lot of them because I have a lot going on. But I try to put my all into everything that I got going on.
Facts. Sometimes I see you going live and we live on the episode at the same time. We be like, damn, he live now. We can't even watch it because
Right. Sometimes I go up. One time, I think it was twice, I saw y'all live. I stopped my live just out of courtesy. It really didn't, y'all didn't even know that I stopped it, but I because I just feel like, if it's an open lane and you guys are on, I don't want to take the eyes off at that time. You can have, and it's just like that. Like it has to be like that. Like one hand wash the other, both hands wash the face. It has nothing to do with somebody being better or less. It don't have nothing to do with that. It's just this thing has to be structured right in order for us to have our, because as you can see, 1409 podcast, still local podcasts, and all the other entities out here, we are developing our own industry. If we really sit back and pay attention to it, we don't have any majors backing us at all. All of this is done out of pocket,
independent like a motherfucker.
right? From guys who just had that greater thought and just pushed the envelope. And some of this stuff that we do had to be tutorialized so many times. I don't know about y'all, but I know me. Man, listen, I had to go over this thing so many times, and people don't know when you get these businesses, especially when you got them on location, you got city ordinances and then when you're paying this stuff out of pocket, you know what I'm saying? So right now we are becoming a whole industry of our own, like Texas. Texas have their own music industry. Texas don't have to go out of side of Texas to make money. Industry, rapper wise, because like Boosie said, he was making what 9,000 a show, 8,000 a show before he even left the city. So when you got a big city like that and you develop your own industry, you make people come to you. So it's like,
Mhm.
oh, are they blowing up without without major and you know how they blowing up like this and you know that's how it hits different. That's when those contracts come different, boy. You gotta come talking boss talk. The numbers gotta be
Yeah,
interesting.
it gotta make sense, and it gotta make sense. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
right. Telling you, it's a lot. People sit back and watch us, man, and I'm telling you, they don't be knowing. They don't be knowing the half. They don't be knowing the half, man. And half of the stuff we do is for somebody else to, somebody else to really be entertained by it. We not dancing in front of the cameras.
Yeah.
Already know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, man. But I appreciate everybody that's out there working. All the businesses. Uh, black. I say black because I love my people first. All the businesses that's out there locally that's getting it. All the local artists, don't stop, keep grinding. You know, and we fighting against a lot, man. We fighting against a lot, especially with the local artists, and you know a lot of them don't even feel wanted. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
all these
it's,
artists out here, don't be out here doubting yourself. You got this shit. Just keep pushing, goddamn. Keep pushing that content, all of
right,
that.
right. You know, an artist's heart is his fans, man. An artist's heart is his fans, and you know, if you feel it's discouraging, if you feel like you ain't got that, that's why. You know, it's almost like that bottom feeder, that underdog, who just one day he become that dude, that nigga, he become that nigga one day. I want to be on
Hmm.
his side. He was there with me. You got a chick that was there with you, and you ain't have nothing. Me like that, like yeah, man. Listen,
That's the solid ones for real, for real.
For real.
I
big
know
Chris,
about it.
What they
Crystal, big
say?
shout out to the
A1
visual.
day one, A1 day one
Yeah,
or something like
A1
that.
day one.
Day one, A1.
A1 since day one.
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
Hmm. So we
Yeah.
talking about A1 people. What was some of your biggest motivation behind the still local brand? You know what I'm saying? What the biggest motivation behind it?
Uh, be honest with you, my biggest motivation behind the still local brand was I wanted to hustle so bad. Listen, when I came home, I wanted to listen. I wanted to hustle so bad. So that's what pushed me to want to do something other than work for somebody. I don't like working for nobody. So I wanted to hustle for some reason. I just came back home with that. I don't want to say old mind state, but that old grit. I still thought you could go outside and get it.
Mhm.
You know, everybody using their phones now. It changed. So that little grit, and then the people around me who I didn't see anybody that was great who motivated me. I saw family members who I was gone for almost 10 years, and I saw family members doing kind of bad. You know, I saw family members still stagnated. So that's what motivated me, really. Like, the first thing I thought was, I want to get us about this shit. But that's just something to get the fire going. You know what I'm saying? You say that to get the fire going. You know what I'm saying? But this thing is really just, it's a roll of the dice, man. It's one out of, two out of every 10. Everybody don't
Mhm.
make it.
You're right.
Anybody make it,
Right.
man.
Survival of the fittest.
Right. So what motivated me was just family, man. Seeing family, not me feeling like family is not sufficient enough, don't have enough financially, and that just fed me and just made me go. It just made me go. I just wanted to be better. I didn't want to never be fucked up again. I never wanted to sleep in the car again. I never wanted to, I went through some things, so I never wanted to relive that stuff. So that's really what pushed me to be great. Sometimes I could not have no money, man, and my hustle would make me feel like I got $100 in my pocket today. So I
Mm.
guess that's self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I could have no money and feel like I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that means that's that self-pride where you've crossed that barrier of, after being broken, you're not heartbroken. You're not heartbroken. You know what
Self
I mean?
pride, being proud of yourself, confidence. Know what I'm saying? You got that confidence out
Right.
here.
Right.
Facts. Mhm.
Right. Who are you when you by yourself?
Fact.
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? So that's one of the things. That's what motivated me.
Yes,
Fact.
sir.
So my question is like I know you got the still local brand booming right now, bro, for real. But what's
Right,
just like the ultimate goal for it all? You know what I'm saying? Because you under many umbrellas, a chef, DJing, you
right.
doing it all, bro. So what's just like
I
the
did
ultimate goal?
my okay, I left everything still local. If you notice, everything is still local because that's the soul. That's gonna be like the mother, still local. My whole objective is to become that breakfast club, that sway in the morning, that flex. I want to be a doorway that you walk through. You know, I want to be the next Yo MTV. I want to be the next BET. So that's really the vision. And just to put my own twist on it, take everything that I've seen and just put Simon Nice twist on it. You know, that Yo MTV raps. Just imagine that coming back, or my cribs, Yo MTV, my cribs. You know what I'm saying? Where we go in and we talk to the rappers, they family and whoop de whoop, and is the vision is big, but that's what I see. I see me being a big platform that stamps artists. That's
Fact.
that's that's really what I want this to be.
Hey man, the craziest thing about that is I was talking with another creative and we talked about that like back in that era of the 106 in Park and the MTV. It's like ain't really no platform like that no more. Like
It's
whether it be like if I had to log on Facebook or whatever, YouTube to see this, I would do it because like back in the day, you waited to come home to watch 106 in Park. You know what I'm saying? To see the videos, top 10 videos. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
trying
So
to
like
tell you, when I
it ain't
went
no
to
platform like that. You
not at all, nowhere no more, because they knew what it was doing. It was keeping us home. And listen, I lie to you not. When I was in prison, I seen killers and gorillas running to the TV to watch young kids freestyle and scream. You remember how they used to come out on 106 apart? Ah,
Hmm.
everybody, yo, Terrence and Roxy, and before them it was Free and AJ.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
listen, I seen some real killers running to them TVs, man. Shout out to shout out, shout out to everybody from camp, man. Listen, the whole F wing, man. Everybody that's still up there, anybody if you watching, I seen that whole uh thorough community run to the TV and stand there, man. Stand there until the whole show was over. And they don't run to the TV for no other show like that. But that show, that for some reason that Friday, Freestyle Friday 106 in Park was something that just it was different. Like you said. And when they did the Yo MTV when they did the MTV Cribs, and I remember when they did the Cash Money, when they did Juvenile, and at that time Big Thomas and them was hot,
Hell yeah.
and that's something that stuck with me. But like you said, man, Guala, you don't see that no more. You do not see it, and you don't see it on BET. You don't see it anywhere. You don't see it anywhere, man. And we are the new that. I'm telling you, we are the new that, man. We are the
Oh,
new that. It's just the elevation thing.
hell yeah. You never know who watching you out here. You know some of the people that's watching you, but you never know who's watching you. I know you getting like some crazy DMs from people that's really fucking with you. You never seen them a day in your life or heard of them a day in your life.
It's crazy that you asked me that. Yeah, I do. Listen, I get inboxes and DMs every day from everybody, from reverends to telling me what to say and what not to say. Listen, yeah, facts. I'm getting DMs. I'm getting all type of things, but it just let me know that I'm growing. You know what I'm saying? It let me know I'm growing because I reach out. I see some people that's hitting me up, and I be like, "Dang, someone be in Minnesota." I'm like, what the? Yeah, I got this thing I'm trying to send you, and I'm like, wow. I'm like, yeah, send it. You know what I'm saying? So that let me know it's growing, and then I'm starting to when you get in the cash apps from the supporters and not even the artists, that's really what I want anyway. When you're getting the cash apps from the supporters, from the people who just enjoy hearing the artists, who just, I will have people who come up there and want to hear a certain artist and I'll be like, well, go here and get it. And that artist not even on live. So that's where I was like, wait, okay, we got something. I started to get cash apps just from people. Hey, this just for the cause. Big shout out to Ken Turner too, man. I got cash apps from you. You know what I'm saying? So that lets you know that people actually support it. People are in tune with it. Some people are attentive. That's why I always come on a live and be like, it's okay to touch the screen and let me know you watch. Because I do that. I be on live sometime, but if the sound on, sometimes I won't tap the screen depending on what the who the person is, to be honest with you. Depending on who the person is and what they got going on, I won't tap the screen, but I'll be nosy enough to watch and listen to everything they got going on. So I know it's people that do it to us. You know what I'm saying? I know it's people
Yeah.
that sit there and just listen to the music or whatever, but I'm so adamant about getting that point for that view. People, the person on the other side don't know how important that is when you're trying to build a platform. The views matter later. You know, they matter later because
Hmm.
every view helps a new person see you. Every new view helps a new, like you say, you never know who watching. So you
Facts.
you need you need every new view is important to you.
Yeah, I try to share your when you go live every chance I get. I might be in the gym working out. I'm put around to go on Facebook. I'm like, damn, he live again. I'm about to tap the screen in the
Man,
gym.
sometimes the live be messing up. I'll be like, man, let me I take it down. I go again. I just be
Mhm.
wanting to give people what they came for. You know what I'm saying? I be wanting to give people what they came for, man.
So I swear, every time I log in, well, I be on my personal. You probably don't know my personal page. I be on there a lot of my personal page, but every time I see you, I'm sharing it. You
Right,
know,
right.
and liking
Sometimes I
it.
play the music without an artist even knowing. And
Yeah,
that's I started getting a lot of recognition from that too, where somebody could just be sitting back in a conference and hear theyself. Just imagine a car riding by playing your music. And you're like, what the hell? Where the hell you get that from? That the
Mhm.
first thing you're thinking, like, what the was that me? You know what I'm saying? So just imagine a car riding down, bumping your music. You don't know the car, you don't know the person. Just imagine the feeling. You know what I'm saying? So that's the feeling I'll be trying to give artists because you never know who listening, and if artists just listening out the clear blue and he just hears music, oh, you know what I'm saying? He may return that later in a different format. He may give me five more people who gonna give me five more shares. He might tag his whole gang. They all might tap in for about 10 minutes. And that's what it's about, man. The more people that know what's going on, they'll gravitate and they'll be like, oh, well, he do this over there. He do this over there. So every time I go on live, that's what I want it to be. When that thing come across your screen, I want you to be rushing to hit that live and see what's going on.
definitely. I feel you because I done sent the email to a couple of artists like, hey, this is where you need to be.
Get in here.
Get in here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
consistent,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like get in here, man. Like
Yep. And artists is listen, it's not about the cash app. That's why sometimes if you look, I don't have it up sometimes. The cash app is just, you know, everything has your house got a foundation on it, but you can't see it, but you know that house got a foundation, so everything is built off something. So if you got good character, you're gonna automatically feel like, okay, well, if I'm making him spin me 20 times, this man he's at least good for $1. You know what I'm saying? I want that to be in your mind because it's that thing like respect. You give respect, you get it back. So it's like the Southern hospitality. You give it and you receive it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not. That's why I tell art, I'm gonna play your music regardless. I'm gonna play it regardless. That's the cash app is just to let you know that this shit ain't free neither.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Still,
saying? Just to keep that in mind. And I'm not asking for money from people who don't got it. But if you got it, shit, share the wealth, man. Share the
still,
wealth.
local 83 at gmail.com. You want to send your submissions, you know what I'm saying?
That's right. Send that
So,
music up, still local 83 at gmail.com. Make sure you put it in the MP4, MP3 format. Make sure you put the name of the artist, the city, what you repping, inside the description. And I promise I'll get it on. Promise you that.
for sure.
Facts, facts, big facts.
So
Hey, yo,
was that
everybody that's tuning in, too. Everybody that's tuning in, I appreciate y'all. Everybody that's tuning in on my side, I appreciate everybody for tapping in,
yeah.
supporting the 1409 podcast. This is something that's just, man, we trying to develop something out here. You know what I'm saying? We developing something out here. But like I said, man, it's not been a year strong, but I see it. I see everybody potential. I just feel like, man, it's everything's gonna blow out of control one day. I feel like one day is gonna be so much money on the line was everybody gonna have to force to come together.
You damn right. Now,
Right. Because if I
not
get a $10 million deal, I'm reaching out. There's no shit, you
shit,
know?
neither one of us a year strong in this thing. We both got down. We both admiring each other right now. We both
Yeah,
saluting each other out here for
you
sure, for
get what I'm
sure.
saying? So that's what it is. We gotta celebrate each other. That's black excellence, man. That's all that is. That's black excellence where you see the black man just taking something and manifesting and just being great. That's all it is. It's just black excellence.
You're very helpful, man, out here. You helping others get exposure out here. Was there anyone that helped you along the way?
Ah, yeah. I wanna say locally, I wanna say definitely June 2nd. I have a cousin. I have a cousin who's
Hey,
always
I recorded a couple of tracks with June 2nd.
right. June 2nd dope. He's
Yeah,
he's actually a good dude too, man.
June 2nd. That's my birthday. So
Right.
I got to see what this guy's hitting on. I got to we
Yo,
already cool if his name
yo,
June 2nd.
listen, he's a cool dude. That's like my brother, man. That's like my brother from another mother. But the thing about June is like he's genuinely a good person. Like he's so humble. That shit is contagious. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's contagious. It's like one of them people where you like what? Like you trying to set me up? Like you know what I'm saying? Like they don't make him like that no more. So he's definitely one of the good ones. But he always stood behind me and he always gave me that Tupac mentality where he elevated me to this being of supreme and he when you in the studio you need that, and when you're working on stuff you need that, you need somebody to tell you, man, listen, you great. You know what I'm saying? Believe in yourself, like you just told the artists, man, believe in yourself. So he was definitely one of them people who, and just talking to him, sometimes your songs come about, having that open conversation, and then the song might pop in. Oh, okay, you got the content for a song. All right, Guala, I know you done been there before, where you had writer's block one week, and then the next week you just made two the dope ass storyline songs, and it was like, where that came from?
yeah.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So sometimes it could just take somebody to come into your life, or you talk to somebody. But June 2nd definitely helped me along the way. I also have a cousin back in the day. He used to push me. But as far as like now, the main people that really helped me is like family, um, close close people who I felt like would never help me. You know what I'm saying? My help never came from people who I reached out to. My help never came from people who was friends and you know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
my help came from people who just believed in what I was doing and was like, hey, man, come on, I'm rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with you. I got you. So that's where it comes from. It didn't really come from nobody I know. It just came from people who like what I got going on. Excuse me, people who enjoy what I got going on, and then from people who genuinely love me, man. I got people who genuinely love me in my life, and even though some of them may be thousands of miles away, some of them I may not talk to them every day. Some of them I do talk to, but that's where the help came from. My help was just mental, man. My help was just mental. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it was just that mental support. Mental support was more help for me.
Facts.
Oh, love. We talked about the support, people helping you,
Yeah.
were there people doubting you?
Yo, you know what? Because I did a live last night and I talked about the hate. uh, and you don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. You know, when I was I don't know. I don't know. The only way you could see doubt is through uh no love. You know, that's the only way I feel like I'm gonna see doubt. Cause we living in a time where ain't nobody just going outright say you can't make it no more. It don't work like that. Everybody has elevated. You got people who will see what you're doing, being great, and support everything around you to let you know that they don't fuck with you. So that doubt could be casted like that. You know I sell cigarettes at this store, but you gonna walk way down there to that store and get cigarettes. And my cigarettes are cheaper and they real. But you walk way down here to get the cigarettes. And you came back by me smoking it to let me know that you don't fuck with me. I'd rather walk 10 miles than to fuck with you. And we never even had a problem. So that's where the doubt has evolved into hate now. It has evolved into this malicious intent to not, recognize. Like, you know what I'm saying? You seen above the rim, Pac was like, recognize, motherfucker. I be wanting to say that. I be wanting to say that to motherfucker so bad, man. Recognize, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it be
Mm-hmm.
like that, man. You will have this big thing going on, right? With your music. And you promoting all week. All week, right? Then you got other entities who support local music, right? So all these other entities will at least like or share, but you got this one. He might be promoting damn cupcakes or something all week during the same time. You get what I'm saying? So it's like that. You really have to pay attention to what's going on because the doubt comes in hater forms. And a lot of people don't even know that they hating, but they just so self-centered and selfish that they think that not giving you that like or not giving you that share or not is considered not fucking with you. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. It's almost like, bro, get mad at the news, get mad at CB, get mad at the radio. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking about? So that's what the doubt is. The doubt is more like in a hater form where the doubters won't like, they won't fuck with it, they won't like it, they won't tap it, they won't fuck with it, they won't, but they know it's there. It's not one of those things where they're like, oh man, I ain't even know you put out a song.
They
but
know.
but yeah,
Right.
the doubters be just them fans that what I'm saying on the intel of it.
The ones that straddle the fence, you have those, you have those, but I think that comes with the music. I think that comes with the music. I think you have some people that's going to love one song that you make and know it word for word, and then you might have a song that you really like that you did where nobody really fuck with. You know what I'm saying? So it's I said myself, we have to force these people to not to hate you, force people to hate us in our face. Hey, yo, what's good? Yo, Ken, what's good? Hey, what's good, man? You seen that video I just did? You like it? What's your what's your favorite part? Even though it sound like some movie shit, that's what go on now. Seriously. Yo, 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 yo. I just dropped that. I've been putting that song up all week. You heard it? That shit out on all you heard it? Yo, you like it? Force a person to say no, I don't fuck with your music. You get
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Martin Luther King said it, man. Force a person to question their own morality. Force him to question his own character. Force him to call himself a fuck nigga. For real. And that's the times we living in where you gotta force somebody to hate me in my face. You know what I'm saying? Hate me in my face. You know what I'm saying? Don't
Oh,
so that's what it is.
Already.
Some good shit, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. You speaking facts on here, nothing but facts, bro.
For
right,
real.
right. That's how it is. It's like it's become that thing where um it's so easy, and I think social media has made it cool
Easy.
to be a hidden suspect.
Yeah. It made it easier.
Yo, they made it easy to be a hidden suspect. You could actually sit back and fade the black and see everything that's going on, right? And you see it. And then you get to act whatever way you want. You can act like you don't see it. Nobody knows. You could say, "Oh, I was," but you was really there. You was really on it, on the live watching. But that's how it is, and I feel like that's gonna weed out a lot of bad apples. It may cause a little uproar at first, but that's like anything. I feel like that's gonna weed out a lot of bad apples, or it's gonna cause some people to cross back over and say, man, you right. I don't like him for no reason. Man, fuck, just throw that shit out the window because it's music that I hear like Cardi B, man. I hear a Cardi B song, and when she first came out, I was hating. I ain't like her. I didn't like nothing about her. Nothing. And I couldn't when they said she didn't write her own music, that was the silver bullet for me. You know what I'm saying? But right
Hmm.
now, I can sing the girl songs.
But a lot of that, this is why I want to give you credit at though. You know what I'm saying? Give you praise. A lot of that be repetition, bro. Cause like you can hear a song you don't like on the radio for a week straight, right? After that week over, you gonna know the song because you don't
Through the
like it.
whole
You know what I'm saying? And that's just like, bro, like me
singing
tapping in is
hour.
for real. Me tapping in is still local. I've just been like my horizon of local artists has been expanded because I didn't know like dang this dude local I ain't never heard of him and it got me
Yeah,
looking at other people now like on my free time like dang like
right.
someone was spinning him like 2 days I hopped on live and I heard this like 2 days let me go see what
Hmm.
he got going on like
Swift De
it does
Niro,
that yeah you know
Right.
what I'm
Creek
saying
Big
Sosa.
shout out to Swift. Big shout out to Swift. And big shout out to Creek Sosa. Creek Sosa out here working. That's one of the main things that I'm real big on. It's like it's not bro, you're not cooking for no reason, man. You're not just putting on brand new fresh clothes for no reason. You got something going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like these dudes out here cooking, they working. But you got people who will laugh at the shit, man, and mock it. These people out here working, these boys out here working, and it's a blueprint, it's a process, man. Look at the people, and the bad part about it is all of the people that are down it, bro. They support celebrities, and every celebrity had to come. They was birthed from somewhere. You know what I'm
facts
saying? Everybody had to come. They was just like us, but you didn't see that. You don't care. You think the minute
Hmm.
you like them, they was just rich, and that's what I'm saying. It's like all of these celebrities was local before. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. That's why it's called local. All these celebrities, they was local artists, but you support these celebrities and stuff like that, and they doing the same damn thing. They doing the same thing. He a million strong. You going to give him another dollar. He got a
mm-hmm.
million dollars. You going to give him another dollar, and dude two doors next door, 2 blocks over, got a better song, a better video. Uh, the dude is respectful when you see him. He show you love. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But you won't. I don't know. I don't know what it is with us. We love this. We love this bullshit. Like we are so in tune to seeing each other's demise, is seeing each other fucked up, and it's that now. Like it's really that now. Like, I'm waiting to see you fall. Like fuck out of here. Like somebody tag you, you like fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck out of here, man. Fuck, they keep tagging me in this shit for.
Hey
And it's
man,
like,
it was a old head who told me something, man, and it kind of like put me at a since I was taking the music serious and on this journey, he told me, he said people away from home will fuck with you first before people close to you will. And you know what I'm saying? I heard that and I thought about it. And I just was seeing how shit was moving. And that shit kind of like made me a little, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right,
damn, should I keep doing this? Because, you know what I'm saying, to get big, you know what I'm saying, they gonna look at the local support first. You feel me? Like, if an artist wanna sign a major deal, I'm gonna tell you right now, they gonna look at what you doing home first. If
talk about it.
you can't take over your home city, your home state, you're not gonna get a record deal. You know what I'm
Nope.
saying? You're not gonna get on a major platform. So when I heard that, that shit was just like, damn, it's like that. You feel me? But that's
Right.
why a lot of these artists from South Carolina claim they from Atlanta, Georgia, claim they from other places because they got that love from that place, and it's just like, fuck it, this place adopted me. I'm from here. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? That's just a
Right.
little food
That
for thought.
that that's why I don't really like the beef with the like amongst the local rappers. I don't like the beef. I don't like when they beefing. I don't like when they going through stuff because it tarnish your views. It tarnish your following. What you're doing when a local artist is beef, what they doing is they break up the fan base. So when you would have 1 million fans, you would probably get 20,000. You would probably get 10,000. You would probably get 12,000. But the R&B artist got all of the million fans still. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the line is drawn when because fans automatically take to who they love. They take to the artist they love. So let's say if Lil Shoestring was over here and Lil Shoestring popping, he got 1 million views now, right? Lil Shoestring start beefing with Lil Ray Ray. So half of this 1 million views is from Lil Ray Ray side of town. So psychologically, they rolling with their side of town. So he done lost half of his views right there, right? Lil Ray Ray might do something else that make half of his views say, "Oh no, he too disrespectful." He might stand on somebody's grave or you get what I'm saying. You see
Yeah,
how it goes and it just keeps breaking down into fractions. It keep breaking down. It keep breaking down. That's why it's not good to beef. It's not good to beef locally as artists because you break down the fan base and then when local, like Guala said, when majors come or these people come to give out deals, you don't really have a takeover following. You don't have a unless you're viral. You have to go viral for you to just like a
Mhm.
quicksand dude or like Soldier Boy. You know, Soldier Boy said he used to uh put his music under 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. So every time they click on Get Rich or Die Trying, Soldier Boy, yo, you and that's how his view shot up. And his view shot up to 1 million.
That shit genius though, low key.
I'm telling you, listen, because you can't take the view back. So that's what it is. Like these local artists, they shouldn't beef because it breaks down the fan base. You know what you will have as 1 million followers by yourself, and then you look at the R&B artist. He gonna get all y'all fans still. He still got his million because you don't see these R&B dudes going at it, trying to chop each other head off. Like you don't see that. So they still gonna keep they gonna keep everybody. And see the local artists, the girls gonna break up. Some of the girls gonna go over there, and girls bring dudes. So some of the
exactly.
girls, right? So your
Mhm.
million is down to 50K,
Yeah.
easy, real easy. Just because I don't know, it's like we love seeing each other's demise. It's like we get a kick out of this shit. We get a kick out of seeing each other on fire. I don't know why. I maybe I don't know. I don't know, bro. But it's like you could put up you right now. We could do a test. You could put up a video of somebody being hurt and put up a video of somebody getting hugs and kisses and a video with somebody being hurt go viral.
Facts.
You right for sure on
Yeah,
that one.
facts. Big facts.
I
Yeah,
see no
people want to
lies.
see it. People want to see that, and I'm just like, man, it's crazy. Like people really want to see it. I see videos of killings where people will watch that shit more than 5 million views, 10 million views, bro. And it's like, damn, like this is what we living in, man. This is what we really becoming, accustomed to. Just watching each other, just and loving that shit, sharing that shit, and just damn, like like for real, bro. We we
Wow.
yeah. When you think about it, it's animalistic. Like
Yeah.
you want to watch tigers fight all day, lions fight, and you get a kick out of that shit. What's that shit on Jingo when they was uh
All the
what's
Mandingos was fighting.
yeah, man, Bingo Warriors.
The Mandingos was fighting and shit.
That
Yeah,
movie had so much memorable scenes on there, man. This
Yeah.
he gave him two girls and a bottle of liquor at the end, right?
Yeah.
After he won the fight.
they were
Then
fighting to the
the crazy
death too.
the craziest thing was the second part of the Bandigo storyline is you saw the other dude that he couldn't fight no more, and you saw how he
Right.
got treated though. They
The
sick
dog,
dog,
yeah.
yeah. So
Said
you
I
gotta look
can't.
at the whole big picture with it, real. Like people don't be seeing the big picture though.
Right, right. But
Yeah,
yeah, man, big shout out to Creek Sosa, big shout out to Swift and Nero, big shout out to our killing shit, man. We got so many local artists. Q Love, I'm talking about it's a lot. It's a lot of them. And they really working. We got some artists, Guala, like we got artists that's really out here working. Their music is dope. And it's like they need support. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should be supporting, especially if you watching these podcasts and stuff. That's letting us know that you are in tune with what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? So just
Mhm.
become more of a community with us.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like the Chris Brown got Breezy's. Remember Nicki Minaj? She had the barbs, and you know what I'm saying. So we need our fans. We need everybody to become a community with us, like a industry. We become an industry. The numbers will take over. The numbers will take over. Let one of these lives get 1 million views, and watch how your phone go crazy.
Yeah, we experienced the phone going crazy. We went live with something one night, some one specific thing, and that shit was going crazy. They shut us down. That
What?
shit was so
Get
crazy.
them boys out of here.
Yeah, they banned us for going live for a week, man. I was like, damn.
Oh man.
Since you mentioned industry though, what do you feel like the difference between working for yourself and working for a corporation? That can go for podcasting and your entertainment or regular 9 to 5 type things, labor.
I
What do you
feel
feel?
like I feel like working for a corporation is a hindrance. If working for a corporation, you should do that if you have to. If that's what you got to do to feed your family and that, then that's what you got to do. But if you don't have to do that, or you have the ambition to go and do something else, working for a corporation keeps you kind of dumb, because you'll never know policy. You'll always get policy from fourth person, third person. You'll never know what the boss is thinking because you're not the boss. You know what I'm saying? You'll never know how he really feel about you. So if Jay Z said it, if he got money and I ain't got no money, I never know how you really feel about me because you don't need me. You don't need me, and you. So I feel like working for a major corporation, it just keeps you kind of stagnant. It keeps you on one level. You don't get to know the behind the scenes, but some people don't want to know that. But for me personally, I don't get to know the behind the scenes. I want to be behind the scenes. I want to see what's going on. I want to be the boss. I want to know what the boss is thinking. And like I said, if I could sit around somewhere and for instance, I was working at Continental Tire. And
Oh.
listen, I would ask. I used to run this machine. I was working in the calendar room. I would run this
Oh
machine.
shit.
Yeah. we used to make the we used, all right, first we was putting these krills on these.
I was in there too, bro.
I,
I
I
was
said,
hey, I
"Hot."
was there too. I
Listen,
was there too at one point.
man, listen, 90-pound krills. We putting the krill, the bobbins on, and I used to be like, okay, how much all this krill, how many tires would this make? And they would tell me, and I would get to the front, I would look up on the screen, and I would ask somebody, I'd be like, how much 10,000 tires would probably run somebody? And then I'll go to the warehouse and I'll look in the warehouse. I'll tell my bro, you been in the warehouse?
I
The
used to
one
work in the
across,
warehouse. That's me
man,
right there. Millions of
can't
tires,
even
bro.
count the, yeah, it gotta be millions of tires in there.
Bro, it's a small world for real. You worked in calendar. I worked in calendar. Shout out to Pat. Shout out
Listen,
to
straight,
shout out to Neil.
I just paid Trey P. Shout out to Neil, shout out to Pat, shout out to Rail, shout out
Bro,
to Jimmy, shout out to Mika, shout out to, listen, the whole team over there, Tone,
that's crazy.
Mar, Sharnetta, all y'all, man. Anybody that's tapping in right now,
That's crazy, bro.
definitely. Yeah, it is a small world. There's some good dudes over there too, man.
I used to like fucking with the mill.
At the mill. Listen, man. So I would be like, man, how much these tires? And then I would go to the warehouse and there's millions of tires in there. And I mean, I'm like, yo, ain't no way on my down week I'm only getting this amount of money, right? Then I
Mhm.
would walk through the plant and I would see how many people he got working, right? And then what killed me was when I found out who the boss was and realized he's not even from America.
This nigga don't even know your name, dog. You a number to him.
The European, right?
Yeah. Listen, you right. He don't. He don't know the person under him don't know your name, and the person under them, the only person that knows your name is the supervisor
Operator.
that's actually in your department. Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's it. So and he wasn't from America, and I was just like, what? Like, it's not even his fault. It's just the world we living in at this time. Like, it's did y'all know, like, back in the day, subsidized housing that black people use now, the subsidized housing shit, like Section 8 and all that shit, that shit wasn't,
Mhm.
that shit was for white people. That shit was considered like a voucher, for middle class white people. So back in the day, black people was forbidden to get these subsidized houses. So that's where you might go on the west sides of Sumter and stuff like that. Those houses wasn't for black people back in the day. So subsidized houses used to be for white people in middle class communities. And then when black people would try to get these houses, you might have one that move in, the whole community would protest and sign petitions to act. This is a fact. Y'all could Google this, go on YouTube. The whole community would sign petitions to get the black people out of the community. And that's how you got the generational wealth in the white people now, where you see these young white kids coming up with money. It's because they family got the generational wealth from way back when everything was, you see, they say now we are on assistance, but they got us. That's what that was for them. We wasn't even allowed to get no stuff like Section 8 welfare. That stuff was considered what you call it, incentives. So they
Mhm.
wasn't giving black people no type of incentives back then. It's not until after the crack epidemic where they came with this welfare and this
Section
for
8.
black people, right, right. So that's where I kind of got the thing of your mind. It's a trick, it's an illusion. It's an illusion to make you, to me, for me, I'm gonna keep it on the eye. It's an illusion for make me to think that I'm making money when you're making millions and millions and millions and millions hourly.
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 In the sleep.
So
Why you
Oh,
sleeping?
right,
be,
I'm the type
being
of
that,
man, I started to feel like violated, like
yeah.
molested. So that's really why I got up out of the major corporations. Now the benefit for working for myself is, I earn my keep. And it's a downside to that. With those major corporations, they got backing. They could, that overhead is not really hitting them too hard. But when you're independent, that overhead hits you, but you got more of freedom base of what's going on. Let's say if your business just blow tomorrow, you're 100% the boss. So that's what it is. Like no one can fire me. No one. I have abandonment issues. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like to be let go. I don't like to potentially be let go, man.
You're like, you can't find me. I quit.
Right, right. That's actually kind of how I left. But yeah, you can't fire me. You tell the judge you can't judge me. God is my judge, and you about to go through a million years.
Right.
He didn't give you life. You talk about he can't judge you. Well, the man just gave you the book. So yeah, that's how it is. Like but they both have their ups and downs. But when you look at it on a bigger scale, you start feeling like a damn donkey and shit. Like damn, you know, I just let $1 million go by, and they mad at me for messing up $2 worth of this shit. So that's the type of shit I used to go through. Like this nigga just made $1 million today in 2 hours. Y'all mad because I messed up $20 worth of this shit? Y'all telling me to save it and scrap it, and so like for real. So the manipulation is there amongst all of us. Really, we all fucked up. Everybody lost.
Mm-hmm.
They about to write my ass up. I'm about to get fired for this shit, and they don't even know how minute it is. Like you about to really kick my ass up out of here for this, and you might about to get your head knocked off for this little $20 or whatever. But that's how it is. It's like it'll be a whole thing over something, man, and the boss would be sitting home drinking tea. He don't even know it was a situation last night. Now
Exactly.
now it gotta be right. It gotta be investigation now. You know what I'm
Only
saying? So,
way he gets quarterly reports. You know what I'm saying? Why did this location have $7 million worth of scrap or some shit like that over a quarterly report? That's when it become a problem. You feel me?
right, right.
A
But
lot of
but
people look at big picture,
it's
man.
they so on what they doing, you don't see too many mistakes like that. You know what I mean? It's
Mm-hmm.
like once your mind get wrapped around something, you become stuck in your ways. I don't care who you are. Once your mind and ain't nobody else gonna tell you, you, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. The person has to want to see that. Some people will see it and be in denial, like, man, this man is making, but some people can't just up and get out of that situation. Some people had to go through a lot to get them jobs too, man. You know what I'm saying? Pissing
Mm-hmm.
14 times, hair and all this type of
Yeah.
stuff, man.
Shit.
Get up and
Take
be
the hair
treated.
off your armpits, man.
Took some of my eyelashes.
I'm telling you, I'm telling
Uh,
you. So ain't nothing like wanting to get your own and then hire people. So that's what I wanted to do. I working for myself. I just wanted to be that guy. I mean, I wanted to be that guy. And really it's a challenge, man. I wanted to challenge myself when I came home from prison. I felt like I had lost so much time. I just wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to do everything on my own accord. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, if I do get a job, I ain't gonna be there long. I tell them, a lot of them say, oh, he ain't gonna be, yeah, you're right. I promise I ain't gonna be here long if you my boss, because I know I can elevate past you so fast, but you ain't gonna move out the way. So 6 months in, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Once I learn it, I'm ready to go. So that's how
mm-hmm.
I always been like that, man. To be honest with you, I have something against that where people is just the rich get rich and the poor don't get a fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tupac mentality, Malcolm X mind state, man, Malcolm X attitude type of
Mm-hmm.
thing. You know what I'm saying? That's really all it is.
Yeah, yeah. So you mentioned a house having a foundation, even though you can't see it. So, what are some of the important factors of the business having a strong foundation?
But listen, let me tell you, every good man that's out here getting it, a strong woman having listen. I'm gonna just be real with you. It ain't really got nothing to do with no relationship shit, no love shit. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It's just that sometimes, when you in a situation, a strong woman, what I'm saying, she gonna be that that's really what it could become. When I was in a situation like that, and it just I didn't have that extra oomph, that extra oomph. I was very indecisive. And sometimes, a strong woman, man, would be the foundation to it all. You know what I'm saying? Girlfriends, moms, grandmas, like cousins, the females in my life, to be honest with you, served as foundation for me. You know what I'm saying? The females, and then, because everything, I don't look at what I'm doing as I'm, like as a bottom support. For some reason I look at what I'm doing like I'm not recognizing it yet, bro. For some crazy reason I'm just not recognizing it yet. It's not clicking to me that I'm doing something yet. For some reason I just don't feel rewarded. I don't feel like it's something that I'm ready to, you know, send off the roof with his wings yet.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I really don't think it hit me yet. I just think to me, it's just still an idea. I think it's just still an idea and it's just still growing in my head.
Nah, like the thing, it like it grow way past your imagination. Cause you know what I'm saying. For you, it's like this: you on the inside looking out, but you gotta account for all the people that's on the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying? Somebody told me something that stick with me to this day, and I think that's what keep me so humble. You know what I'm saying? As far as the way you looking at somebody else's life, somebody looking at your life the same way. You feel me? So whatever you inspired by in somebody else's life, somebody looking at Sama and getting inspiration, and you just don't know it because you don't feel it all. You know what I'm saying? I think what made me realize that one day, and KT will tell you because he's the manager for GualaMeetsWorld too. But like
Okay.
we had like fans from like Europe, like Russia, like hitting me up about music, and it was just like I reached over there, like I don't, because you know what I'm saying. Like we talk about,
It'll make you ignore the message.
yeah, like bro, like I reached over there, like my music being heard over there, like you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah. It'll make you ignore that message too. It'll really make you like, cause you can't wrap your mind around it.
yeah,
Like, wait, is this real? Wait, this dude don't even speak English. His name is in Arabic. What the hell? Yeah, and that oomph right there, that just make you okay. All right, now we ain't stopping today, not today. You know what I'm saying? So that little oomph right there. Sometimes I get that oomph when I wake up and I got that extra share. When I ain't think I was gonna get that extra share. Or I might have been at 19 views and I'm like, damn, y'all ain't gonna give me 20 before the night over. And I wake up and I got an extra 7. That's what do it for me. That extra little bling. It might be 4, but that's what do it. That's what let me know like, hey, we still need you down here. You know what I'm saying? We still on the bottom with you. We still here, man. We know how you feeling. Cause sometimes, like I said, it gets discouraging when you feel like, okay, and you just want to, focus on yourself and but that's you ever had you see the girls on Facebook, I just focus on me and my kids. I just focus on me and my kids. So it be like that when you start feeling like it's not there. You be like, man, I'm about to focus on myself. But I be like, everybody went through that. That's just what I tell myself. I'd be like, everybody went through that. Everybody's going through these foreign feelings that I'm feeling, that I'm thinking. Everybody went through this. Everybody that's successful went through this. And then, you know, I was listening to the damn I was listening to some show and the dude was like, you gonna be successful. You can only be successful once, but you gonna fail countless, but you only successful one time. After that one time, that's it. You don't have to keep being successful, keep being successful. Once you're successful, you're successful. It's etched in stone. Boom, it's there. But you fail so many times before you get to that point. You know what I'm saying? And like Michael Jordan, a lot of people don't know he missed what 700 game winning shots or something like that before he became who he was. So he ain't stopped. And look how we feel about Michael right now. But let miss 600 game. He's a bum. He will be the Cowboys of the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So that really like so that's what it is. It's like the successful people went through everything that we went through, everything that we feeling, the doubts, the just want to give up, just man, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You just have those days where they don't get it. You get so frustrated, they don't get it. You know what I'm saying? They don't get it. And I don't know why. I always feel like when I'm talking about support, I feel like I'm complaining. I don't know why I shouldn't feel that way, but I be feeling like, man, it's a form of complaining when I'm talking about support. But we really need that. You know what I'm saying? It's a plea for it because if we would go under, man. We'll go under if we don't get what we need. We'll be at the same place for so long, and then it'll be a whole nother generation coming, looking at us like, what's up with y'all? Like y'all still what y'all you know what I'm saying? So yeah, like ain't none of these artists take y'all with them or nothing. So it's like that, man. And that's another thing, man. These local artists start blowing and start popping and start buzzing. Do they look back and say, all right, you know, this is what it was. This is, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot you gotta deal with.
Facts.
Thanks. So, hey, do you feel like people don't? I heard you talking about support a little bit. Do you feel like people don't support because they don't understand or they can't comprehend the idea?
I think I think out of 100%, I think 50% of the people, I think out of 100%, only 40 or 30 of them support. I think 50 of them is not supporting just because they ain't fucking with it. I think 50% just ain't fucking with it. They just ain't fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason. I think I think the other 20% is loyal to a fault. It depends on what's going on that live. But no, do I think the support is all the way there? I think the support is there with people I know. Yes. But I think that's because I know those people and that's a handful. But it really depends, bro, because it depends on what I'm playing. I've had people inbox me and tell me that I'm playing the op music. You know what I'm saying? So and I don't got no op. So that'll tell you like where people at with it. That'll make somebody tap out if I'm playing the music of an enemy, you know? So
Hmm.
it's hard to pinpoint it because it's like parenting now. It's like you raising your kids against so much. You got to fight against so much. You know what I'm saying? So you got to worry about this artist having ops. You got to worry about the producers beefing with each other. His tag on his beat. Uh, he play this. He don't want to hear it because he done stole it. And, it's so much. You be like, man, it ain't got nothing to do with me. It ain't got nothing. This don't got nothing to do with me. They don't not like me. They just not fucking with the music. But that's what I mean about this community gotta come together as a thing. I think support is something that's like grown. You know what I'm saying? I think it's grown. I think it's something that's just grown over time. But you do have those who I don't know. I don't know why they won't support it, but you do have those who purposely won't support what you got going on. And I don't know why it's like that. I really don't know why it's like that. I was just talking about that, with these guys who you got this whole music platform and you somewhere um you pushing roses all week. You said you ain't selling roses. You don't know the girl who got the roses. She might have said hi to you about 2 times. You don't know that lady. You sharing them roses like they on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. Like I said, you got to watch it when the support is so purpose. You know what I'm saying? When it's on purpose, then that's when it's a problem. But I don't think a lot of people support right now. They don't get it. I don't think they see. I don't think they see the potential. They don't know what's going on. And half of them don't love you until you loved. That's when they're gonna come loving you when you loved.
Facts.
Man.
Yeah, people might not fuck with you today. They gonna fuck with you tomorrow though, for sure, for
Yeah,
sure. It be shit.
yeah.
It be shit like that.
They gonna fuck with you until they start fucking with you. People start fucking
Hmm.
with you. That's when everybody, oh, that's when it's gonna come. That's when the viral thing coming, and and that's crazy. It's really crazy that it's like that. And I've seen on YouTube where how people come inside these comment sections and talk disrespectful and crazy.
On the internet. Yeah.
Right. I seen one guy on his YouTube platform. His platform was so big, he told his supporters, "Hey, go get that guy out of here." You know what I'm saying? Now that's support. That's support when you could see something wrong in your comment and you tell a supporter, "Hey, get him out of here." You
Block
don't
them.
even yeah, you don't even know him. Hey, get him out of here. Anybody that's talking crazy, y'all get them out of here. All right, thanks. And it's like,
Hey.
wow. Like that like it's real like that. So that's what I want. That's what I want my locals to be like, hey man, you know, that's what I want. That's what I'm looking for, definitely. But that's the support that every artist want. Every artist want that support where, he click on his live and he play his song and his song getting 100 views just off of being up there for an hour or you know what I'm saying? Just that elevation where you could go to sleep. You had 5 views last night and you put something up and you go to sleep, you wake up, it's a thousand, it's a 1K on there. That's what we trying to get at, man. That's what we trying to get at. Because if it's a fight going on in the city, like I said, somebody getting hurt or the police chasing somebody or somebody getting exposed on Facebook for whatever reason, it's going to be thousands of shares, thousands of views, thousands of, you know what I'm saying? But let Lil Ray Ray drop a dope song that he been working on for the past 3 weeks. Paid $400 for this video. He done paid $150 for the studio. He done got overcharged for studio time. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? His girl done been on him. She jealous every time he goes to the studio. He could barely get in there. Talking about he done went through so much to put this thing out. Got his CD cover made. The man overcharged him on that. He put it up, and nobody fucking with it. Nobody likes it. You know what I'm saying? But one of his friends on Facebook is having a fight, and he's seeing those views go to 3,000, and they ain't even fight yet. They just everybody just up like it's a cookout.
Yeah, yeah.
It's 200 people on the live. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what? Like, where did we lose it? Like, where did the car go off the road at? You know what I'm saying? So that that's where it's at. That's what I mean about the support. I think people thinking you got to put it on a page, and that's not support. That's not support. Just fucking with us is support, man. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking with us is support. And we know who you are. I'm gonna tell you, I'm one of those guys. I go to your page. I go to your page. I go looking. If you one of these platforms out here, I go checking. I go checking to see who you support, to see what you support, to see if you support, to see what you got going on, so I can support you.
Hmm.
That's really what's going on. I go to your page and see if I can support you, even if it could be whatever on there. I go there, try to give you a like or something, a share or something, just to let you know, okay, man, you got people out here that's just like you who support it. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, we over here too, support it, but people will see that and don't and won't like give it back. So
Uh, you definitely got a network out here. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
We out here networking. We came across you. We networking with you. You know what I'm saying? How important? How do you feel? How important do you feel networking is?
very. I
Oh,
think being up here on this platform helps me a lot, and just networking and getting out. and talking to people. A lot of times, man, big shout out to Random Thinker, man. I went up to Melted Whiskey, and I didn't even know this guy had worked with Tyler Perry. And sometimes it's just a conversation. And he had to work for Tyler Perry, and then he was back in Atlanta doing work again, and he was a cameraman from out of men. And I was just talking to him and talking to him. He was like, man, he was basically on the support thing. He was like, man, it's hard. It's hard to get it here. I don't know what's going on with people, And he used to be like, man, I'm giving the best deals. I'm giving the best deals. And I would tell him, I'd be like, we in poverty. You know how many people want a video but can't get that shit, even if you made it $150? It's like, really? You know what I mean? People, they trying to get $20 because they stressing and they just smoke because they can't they can't get their video, because they ain't got no money. They broke. A lot of artists is fucked up because it's poverty stricken. That's why we trying to rap and get out of this shit. That's why we trying to do so much different shit to get up out of this shit, man. This shit is not just, we ain't just doing this shit for fun. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. It's real crazy out here, man. And you just gotta stick to your guns. You gotta stay grounded. You really gotta stay grounded out here. But a lot of times, artists are fucked up. That's why we rapping. I think if you had $1 million before you started rapping, you wouldn't have picked up rapping. Unless it was just some fun hobby you was trying to do, like Adrian Broner, some Adrian Broner shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think you would pick it up if you already had it. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them things where you don't need a diploma. You could really, in the proof is in the pudding that you could get up out this shit doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? The proof is in the pudding that you could really, okay, this right here could feed my family. You know what I'm saying? So,
Facts.
like I said, I'd talking to a video guy, and he like, man, I'm giving the best deals, and I'm like, man, they still ain't got, you. Gotta do it for free at this point. Dudes is fucked up. Your hottest artist, your best artist, some of your hottest artists in the city right now is fucked up. And poverty stricken, man. Poverty stricken, man. Going, dealing with so much in life, can't afford the videos. And then now the cameraman's going up because everybody want videos. So you got videos 500 now locally. The low budget that went up 500, 400, 600, 700 a stack. You know,
Technology's a motherfucker, ain't it?
right, right. So the better the cameraman, the more the money. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not monetizing your music, if your music, if you're not getting the support for them to pay for your music, guess where it's the money coming from? Out of pocket. Out of pocket. So that's another frustration. You know what I'm saying? You want to make money back. You know what I'm saying? You just spent $1,000 on yourself this month, and you couldn't make 20 of that shit back through your music. You know what I'm saying? And that shit ain't your fault. You probably dope as hell, but it's I don't know. I don't know what it is, bro. It's just it's crazy because I sat back and try to watch and try to study this shit. Like, damn, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? I see Swift just drop something. I definitely went. I go see. I go watch. GualaMeetsWorld. I go see. I go watch to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You know how you go through something, you want to make sure you're not the only one. So you going to see who else being tormented and shit. So okay, yeah, they cutting his leg off too. Yeah, they got him too. So it's like that. Like, I go see and be like, damn, the view it's not matching. It's like your
Mm-hmm.
handshake ain't matching your smiles. You know what I'm saying? But I guess we just gotta keep doing what we doing, man. Keep going like this, keep grinding, keep putting our best foot forward. It's people out there who love it. I do know that.
You definitely gotta
People
keep doing what you're doing for sure,
For
because
sure, for
right,
sure.
right,
we loving that shit, and we know it's others out here loving that shit.
where what I am gonna start doing, I'm gonna start talking a lot more on my podcast. Some of my followers let me know they want a little bit more content. But I let them know, man, y'all gotta interact and give me things to talk about. Give me some, I have my own, but give me
Mhm.
subjects. But it's elevation. We about to elevate, we about to elevate, man. It's just one day at a time at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, man, I need the support more mentally. I need more mental support to say, man, even though you think we ain't here, we here. Really, that's all I need. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not one of those guys where you gotta pinch me in order to wake me up. And you know what I'm saying? Just on how high, blow, just blow it in my face. I'm gonna get up. You know what I mean? Just let me know y'all in the house and we good. You know what I'm saying? Because that's real discouraging to not only see me, but to see that y'all wouldn't support the artists. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Andy? Hey, for
So
sure.
I was just like, man, it's it's one of them things where you just gotta keep rocking. You just gotta keep rocking out, man. Like everybody before us went through it. They had to, man. They had to. There's no way. There's no way we just the only ones enduring this shit. You know what I'm saying? So they had to go through this, man.
So
What's
what
going
advice?
on, Andy? We'll see you out there.
Yeah, Andy out here, Salma Nice was watching when we had you on as well. So now you watching when he's on. That's what's up.
Big shout out to Annie. Definitely. That was a
Yeah,
great interview too, man. Definitely,
yeah.
man. Y'all got something. And I saw the thing, it said episode 64. I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Is just being happy for the process. Like, that shit is exciting, man. That shit is it's a beautiful thing. Just being happy for the process and
5 months in, bro.
like, damn, word. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. It's growth. And I said it when you getting it from the bottom and you did it, that shit hit different, boy.
I promise you.
That that shit hit different. I don't care who ain't watching. That thing just hit different, man. When I be in a restaurant sometimes and man, I'm telling you, when I be cooking and I just be like, man, sometimes I go into a deep daydream and I just be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Look at me.
Hmm.
Like, look at me. Like this is what you this was it. You know what I'm saying? This is what you was bringing me through. So I talk like I had that talk with Guy real quick. Yo, this is what it was, huh? All right, okay. So yeah, it's one of them things where I do get excited sometimes and be like, all right, man. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's just because I'm living that decent life now. You know what I'm saying? Being out of that torment. I'm living that
Hmm.
life now. So you feel better about yourself. You start living better.
So what advice would you give any aspiring entrepreneurs or business owners or someone that wants to start their own creative entity? You know what I'm saying?
What I would say is you have to start from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You have to start from somewhere. Um, Manifestation, man. Um,
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that. Just attended a vision board party hosted by Andy, and it was a
right,
whole lot of manifestation going on in there. So
right,
I'm glad you
right.
mentioned that.
So that I believe that, like, um, for anybody that's just trying to do this thing and you young and you up and coming and you trying to just step out there and you don't really know what to do, um, go ahead and roll the dice, man. Bet on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Bet on yourself. Bet on yourself. If you fall on your own sword. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever forget that. Bet on yourself. You your best thing. You know what I'm saying? Bet on yourself and roll a dice, man. And you have to start from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us feel like we start from the bottom. We don't have nothing. We ain't gonna get nowhere. You're gonna feel like that. That's natural. If you're not feeling like that, that's a deviation. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna feel like that. Like failure before you start. And it be in your mind first. First, it be in your mind because a lot of us out here, we just thinking about doing something. We ain't even did it yet. We just
Yeah,
it's on our mind, and we've been thinking
sometimes
about it for a while.
I gotta put
But
that shit
we,
in action. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, go ahead
Nah,
and put your
Mo,
best foot forward
you know what he
and
say?
get it,
Some of us
man.
be too smart to start too. Be thinking about
Right,
the other shit that don't. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta chill,
exactly.
think about
Right,
other shit.
you all the way on stage 5.
Yeah, you
And
ain't even got stage one together yet.
yep, that's
Yeah.
that's right. So put Put your plan together, man. Get you a plan. If you know if you don't plan, you making reservations to stay where you at. You know what I'm saying? If you don't make plans to go nowhere, then you making reservations. They said that about prison. You know, if you ain't got no plan when you leave, you made reservations to come back. You know what I'm saying? So make you a plan, get you a plan together, or you gonna make reservations to be stagnated, and you're gonna revisit the same spot all the time. You know what I'm saying? So have you a plan and execute it step by step. And right now, I'm gonna tell you, half of us, all of us, a lot of us got iPhones. It's really no excuse right now. You know what I'm saying? Like we have so many apps, and so like we got practice apps, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, like for real, you can practice whatever performance, being a news broadcast, you could whatever. TikTok, they got so much going on, man. You take something and grasp hold to it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be great, man, step into your greatness. Step into your greatness. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Step into your
Fact.
greatness. That's right.
Airdrop your website. And you in a damn crowded place, airdrop to your website to everybody. Especially if you got an iPhone, airdrop all your websites. Got down. That's my
Right.
advice.
Back them iPhones up too, man. Two of my iPhones got stole. They got stolen. I ain't back nothing up. You know, hood niggas ain't backing. I ain't even know how to back it up. Back it up. It was like you ain't got nothing backed up. Backed up. Nah, what that mean? You ain't saved nothing? No. Bro, so yeah, like don't like she said, don't skip the process, man. Don't, and that's the thing when I was talking about working for yourself. You can't just jump over the self-employment phase and think, oh, I'm a business owner. It don't work like that. That's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? So you can't skip the process. You gotta be hands-on. You gotta go step one, step two, step three. You know what I'm saying? And when you
Mm-hmm.
finish step one, don't just move to step one. Look back at your work. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like getting off the toilet. Make sure you look back. You know what I'm saying? You get up, look behind yourself, see if you left a see if you left a mess in that girl house. I mean, you look back, see if you left a mess in that girl house, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's one of those situations, man. You ever went to a girl house and didn't want to use the bathroom? Listen, let me tell you something. Yo, trust me, get it. Don't skip the process. You gotta go. You know what I'm saying? So don't skip the process, man. That's real. That's real, man. You really have to execute it and take it one step at a time and look back at every step and make sure it's critiqued the way you want it to be. And to before you move to step two, get advice, get other people who you feel like is knowledgeable and see what they think about it, man. There's nothing wrong with getting consultation from somebody who failed, who you know failed. Sometimes that's the greatest consultation from people who been there.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying, who been there. You can't tell me how to get a Ferrari if you never had one. You know what I'm saying? So the greatest consultation come from people who've been there, and you know half of them didn't even make it doing the thing that they really wanted to do. They just caught on to something else and took off. But you know it come from experience. Other people experience will help you. You know what I'm saying? So before you even want to get into something, test it out and take it serious. Be compassionate for your thing. Have passion for everything that you got going on, and just like love it. You gotta love it. You gotta have something you love. Don't just jump out there and if that's the case, you could just go ahead and sell t-shirts or whatever, do what you're gonna do. But don't just jump out there. Have your mind set on something that you really want to do and just go ahead and manifest, man. Manifest, think it, and then take your hands and make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, man. I think the realest shit I ever heard, man. They said the difference between a winner and a loser is a winner played until he won. You feel me? So just going on
Facts.
everything we
That's that.
said, man. You
That's
just gotta
deep.
keep, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you said
That's
earlier,
deep.
you only gonna be successful one time, but you might fail a million times. You feel me?
Right.
You just gotta keep playing until you win.
Right. You got to keep playing until you win. Yeah, man. You only be successful one time. And you gonna fail. A lot of us, you gonna fail so many times, until sometimes if we done failed so many times, some of the failure be like, oh, we be happy about it because we learned something from it.
Mhm.
Oh, damn, this whole time I ain't been. And we excited. I know I failed at so many things sometimes, and then I learned something from it. It's like, I got it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So the failure is almost a learning process. You know what I'm saying? You know, you don't want to walk away from no situation not learning nothing. So that's really what it is, man. We all have to start finding the best part of ourselves and just pushing it out. Like pushing it out. Like and dig to the best part of you and just push it out. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like chase you, chase you down. You know, for real, like you gotta be your own competition. You gotta chase you down. You gotta overlap yourself, kick yourself in the butt, all that to
I
be
feel that though, man, cause like with me, like me doing like my first project, I put it out, you know what I'm saying, and then like other little stuff, I go back and listen just to see how I improve, whether it was sound quality, content, you know what I'm saying, overall, you know what I'm saying, just concept of a project, and it's like now it take me longer to put projects out. Like a lot of people be waiting, like why you ain't putting nothing out, and it's just like I learned from what I did before, and it's like this whole concept is different. So when you listen to it, I want you to get that vibe. I want everything about this project to let you know like it's growth in it. You feel me? Like,
right,
and I want to see my growth too. Like when I look back, when I look at therapeutic movement versus my first project, which was Boy Meets World again, and then when I look at that versus Henny and Grits, it's just like I see growth, like the whole overall concept
right,
of the projects come together, and that's what you want to see. Like when anything you do, you want definitely want to see your growth. You want to see that you putting the
facts,
work in, and you want to see your work paying off.
true. That's absolutely right. Like you know where the growth started for you at is when you let the song kept playing and you was indecisive about, that's where it started at. When you like I said, look back and make sure you ain't leave a mess. That's where it came in when you let the song play for days and multiple. That's where the growth was kicking in right there because it was
Yeah.
something. It was something that you had learned from the. It was something you was like, nah, 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 or you'd be like, yo, I sound way more mature. Like I sound different. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Like, yo, like this is the sound. This is what I'm, and you'll listen to yourself multiple times, multiple times, multiple times. So it's like that. That's the growth right there when you listening and you're saying, "Oh, damn, I ain't mean to say that." Oh man, you hear that? Look, yo, just listen. You hear that? You hear that?
Mhm.
I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, facts.
yeah, that's the growth right there. Like, okay, when you start playing, you playing producer, artist, engineer.
Mm.
Your ears is catching everything. The beat,
Yeah.
oh nah, ain't nah, right there, nah. So that's the growth right there. When I start hearing the artist talk about levels, levels in his he growing. Trust
Mhm.
me. He's when that artist start listening for certain levels and in his voice and what he growing. He's growing. He been in the studio too many damn times. You know what I'm saying? Because artists will turn into a producer on you fast, bro. I'm telling you,
Facts.
these when the artist growing, you can't tell you ain't about to tell him about. Listen, an artist gonna tell you real fast. Nah, that don't say nope. Remember the last time how you had it? That's how I want it. So
That
yeah,
damn that GualaMeetsWorld got down fire.
I be
dope.
doing a little something, something, man. You know, like I said, I'm
Dope.
humble in mind,
No,
so
no,
you gotta
on
something,
some real,
something.
is dope. And what's crazy is when I was playing it, I still didn't know it was you. I was like, they got a label. Gualamee's World. I just thought it was. I'm like, they got a label. They trying to start a label. I was like, they got artists over there, and I was like, wait a minute. Went back. I saw you in the comments. I was like, all right, okay. We work. I see where this thing is going. and that's when I was like, I listened again. I was like, because a lot of times I'm listening before while the other song playing, I'm listening to the one that got sent to me sometimes, because sometimes they'll flag it and I gotta listen first.
Mm-hmm.
So man, I was listening and I was like, dang, what the hell? You know how you go back and look at somebody? You go back and look at their picture, like what the hell? Like, bruh, like
Hey,
bro,
email
you be
skills
looking
on point too,
right,
goddamn.
right. You be looking forward to be on somebody's face like I'm a rapper, like I'm a
You
rapper.
won't even know it's us sending them emails to y'all. It's us though.
Every
Yeah,
rapper.
right, right. So now when I started seeing it, I'm like, okay, I know exactly who this is. I know exactly who this is. That's why I be on it. That's why, yo, I got enough music. I got enough music to do my own radio locally. I got enough local music to do my own radio. Like that's how much local music I got, man. I got music from I think everybody. I think every artist at this point. And that's crazy because where they be at? I don't even know where I be looking for 'em. I be like, where they at? Like I got music from a lot of artists. A whole lot, bro. Is crazy. Like my computer's filled up with just podcast music.
Man, networking is real, man. You giving advice to the aspiring business owner. Shout out to Five Cast Podcast out of Houston, Texas.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Houston
Fuck
really fucking with
podcast.
us. They fucking
Big
with you
shout out
too,
to
Palmer,
Houston.
man. They fucking with you
Big
too, cause
shout out
you
to
on here
Houston.
for sure, for sure.
Listen, Houston got their own music industry. I don't know. I'll be surprised when I see Houston somewhere else.
Yeah.
I Houston got their own music industry, bro. I'm talking about, and they had that for years. Like Houston got their own. You don't have to leave Houston to get rich. You could get like
Well, it's
really
money out there for sure. I've seen it.
what? Man, they big on their music, man. They big on their music. They big on their music, man. They for real. That's why Drake kind of like he got a serious strong tie down there, man. Like for
Shit.
real, they real big on their
Family got a
music.
strong tie out there too, man. I love it out there for real, for real.
Promise you. Yeah, man. He man.
Trey the Truth a legend, right? I don't think he ever left Houston like that. But Trey the Truth.
None of them.
But Texas, I ain't gonna say Houston, but
Shit,
Texas.
I saw Trey
Yeah,
the Truth pull up to the Breakfast Club, cut the whole line, went up in there. By the time I got in there, he was about done with his food, man. I was in line waiting to get up. Hey,
oh man.
you got to live out here for real, man.
Oh man. That's yeah. I don't think they leave. They don't leave Texas, man. They don't got to. Texas is like South Hollywood a little bit. You know,
Mhm.
it's like a South LA.
Yeah.
You know, what I'm saying? It's really lit down there, but at the same time, it's got its own vibe. It's got
Mhm.
its own vibe, man. It's got its own feel for sure. But big shout out to Texas. Big shout out to Houston. I got
Fact.
some music from Houston too, man.
You say you got what?
I had got some music from Houston. I got some somebody sent me some good R&B from Houston.
Hey, got to play that for sure, for sure.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I did. And I did. I play a lot of people from I play a lot of people from different states and stuff like that, but I don't think they they know to tap in. And a lot of times I think it's the supporters sending the music. Like I get that a lot. I get a lot of supporters sending the music from the artists. I get a lot of managers sending the music. I don't normally get the artists. It's rare that I get the artist sending music.
Hmm.
He not really the one who sending music. It's normally the boyfriend, the girlfriend, the manager, the the label, the independent label that's backing them, or just a mere fan who love to hear this certain local music, and they reaching out and they sending the music up, or they drop me a link and I'll go get the music and play it myself. But I rarely get artists who send music. I think the artists come up there more to listen to what's going on, to listen to the content and see what type of feedback they get on their music. So that's why I be saying about the interaction is real big, because you got artists who listening for critique. a lot of them are trying to, that's the whole point of sending it. A
Damn
lot of them,
right.
yeah, a lot of them are trying to do a taste test. They want to see, you know, what the people think, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. You know what I'm saying? They want to see,
Second opinion, third opinion, for sure.
right?
Yeah.
Right. They want to see. So that's real important when y'all coming on these lives. Don't just like it. Don't just you hear a song, rate it 1 through 10 or something. Put an emote, something. Let the artist know. Be more, and like I said, we need to be more of a community based, to where as though we all support each other. We all know what's going on. We all are in tune with the same things.
If you add that rating shit to your lives, that'd be lit too, bro.
I
It's
was,
already
I,
lit,
was-
but
I
that'd
was
be lit.
just, I was just about to say that.
Like
Put the
get this
gold
five
on it.
flames if you fucking with it, some shit like that. Five
Right,
flame
right,
emojis.
right. I did it. I did it, and it's like they
Yeah.
wasn't taking to it. I should have just stayed with it. But that's the thing with me. I have a problem with the consistency will frustrate me. If
Mm-hmm.
once I do it, but so many times I'll switch it and trying to do something else, thinking it'll take to that. Then I'll switch it. So that's what it is. It's like I'm consistent, but I switch up my consistency so many times, thinking, okay, well, let me try this. Let me try blue. Let me try green. Okay, all right. We gave it 2 minutes with this. This ain't work. Let it, So, but you're right. Maybe I need to just stick with it and go right back at it, so that people have something to use to rate, and I could
Mm-hmm.
put the poll up there too. Just to give them give them a way to give them a way to rate the music and stuff like that. But I'm real big on that. Like, let these artists know that you're there. You know what I'm saying? The last thing an artist want to do is come on my platform and nobody's listening to them. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want an artist to feel like that. Like, you coming on my platform and nobody's even listening to you, and all these people in here, they act like they don't hear what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want that. I want you to come on my platform and know that you getting the local shit. We ghetto where I'm at. Like, we ghetto, still local. That's ghetto shit. From the restaurant, all that shit is ghetto as hell. I'm just trying to change to be conservative.
Mm-hmm.
Conservative ghetto. You know what I'm saying? But all that shit is ghetto. We don't judge. We don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even from that. I'm on a different time at this point. So we don't do that. That's why I want it. I want the people to be like, I want my fans to be like me. You know what I'm saying? I want my supporters to be like me. I want them to not care of the likes. You get what I'm saying? They
Mm-hmm.
doing it out of care and concern. They giving the judge, they giving the critiqueness out of care and concern, not out of a liking. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to like the artist to give a comment or to
Yeah.
give a rating out of concern. You know what I'm saying? So I know we used to address people on bad behaviors, and we'd be like, man, I'm just addressing you because I'm doing this out of care and concern for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, your mommy beat you. I beat you because I love you. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things, like, man, listen, give that artist, whether it's good, bad, or ugly, give that artist a rate. That's what it's for. That's what the show is for, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like on 106 in Park, where they would choose a winner for the battle, and who won this round and why did they win this round, and on what basis are they judging on. So we got to do that, and that I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start putting up. I got you. Tell Andy I got her. I'm gonna start putting up. I'm gonna start putting up a lot of rules in order to critique the music and critique the artist, and just pushing for the flyers and stuff, and just because, bro, I promise you, when you feel like it's not there, it kind of hinders you from wanting to invest too much into something that you don't feel like you're getting a return out of. You know what I'm saying? It's that's just the thing. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I just gotta stay grounded, man, to be honest with you. you know it's like people fluctuate every day. You know, today they might not be on it. Tomorrow they might all be on it. This interview might have them all on it after this. You know, you just never know how it's going to pan out. But you just got to keep you got to focus on what you need to do. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You know what you got into this for. So see it through to the end and then look at the results.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So nobody's looking for you to win the playoffs and you only 7 games into the season. Nobody's even thinking about the playoffs at this point. Half of the teams ain't even play yet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't even see some of the first round draft picks play yet. So and that's what it is. Just see it out, play the game all the way out. Play all the games. Play it all the way out. And then, at the end, then you could play around and be like, all right, let me try this, let me try that. But when you got your mind on it and you got something you want to do, go ahead and see it all the way through, man. Push it all the way out and then look at your results. Start looking at your results. You know what I'm saying? Stop wasting, don't waste it. You know what I'm saying? Don't waste the learning process. Look at your results. Catch your mistakes early. You get what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
that was my thing with messing up, was like nobody really gave me that. Like, yo, catch your mistakes early. Try to catch your mistakes early off other mistakes that is a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could look at him and be like, oh no. So catch your mistakes early. Don't wait until you get to the end and be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So as you going along, make sure you crossing your T's and dotting your I's, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're crossing your T's and dotting your I's. And for everybody that's getting this shit out their pocket, everybody that started out their pocket, and I see some people. You know what had me feeling good about what's going on? I seen some people who didn't have nothing putting on a front to make it look great. I seen some women who didn't really have all this promotion stuff and all this stuff going on, putting on the front, and it was looking so good. So I wanted to copy it. You know what I'm saying? Like, got their background looking all, they done decorated it, and you don't even know that's dollar store stuff. But she got it looking so good, and you know what I'm saying? It's like,
At the green screen.
right, right. Like, yo, did you okay? But for real, it gives you that confidence to all right. Because I'm telling you, people on the other side that's looking, they're like, wow, that looks good.
Yeah.
Okay, this is really like, okay, So people eat with their eyes first. I don't care how nasty the food is. People eat with their eyes first. If it look good, you're gonna order it until you find out it's nasty. You know what I'm saying? So people eat with their eyes first. So presentation is a lot when you trying to grab attention, when you trying to suck people in, when you trying to, you know, make people um it be a craving for people. Presentation is everything. You know what I'm saying? You want to have that look a little bit to where it's though, okay, let me see what's going on. Because like I said, you can't take the view back. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care how many times they want to get up out the live, baby.
Oh,
That's there for good.
only way you
Count it.
losing them views is you got some copyright shit going on
Right,
on
right,
YouTube. YouTube don't play around with that shit, man. I'm telling you.
right,
We learned the hard way.
right.
I like that statement though, because I was trying to put that in words for somebody. You know what I'm saying? I had a thing where somebody was asking me about a particular like cover I used for a project, and I was just like, I couldn't explain it, but you're right. People eat with their eyes first. If it don't look apart, they ain't gonna tap into it.
Right.
You know what I'm
If it's
saying?
not
So
if it's not interesting, or if it's not nothing that reminds them of something. Like, you see these new covers coming out now where they going back to the BG days. And
yeah,
when they Master P days, where they used to do the old covers, the old 3D look covers.
Yeah,
You see those
21
covers?
Savage did that one. Yep.
yeah,
Right. Right. So it's like, if it's not something that takes them back, like remembrance, like, brain memory. If it's not that, then it's something that's catching, you know, like they eat with their eyes first, like they it's like you seeing a woman, you know what I'm saying? The first thing a man see in a woman is he see what he like. He don't even know if she crazy, or you don't find that you don't find you don't find that out until later. You know what I'm saying? So from looking, the presentation was great, clean. You know what I'm saying? This going on, that going on. Take care of her kids, whoopty whoop. But she really cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, so and vice versa. But that's what it's about. Like for real, like people eat with their eyes first. You see something, and with these covers, and that's good that you say that. So for everybody that's out there, that is one of the major things. It's a great marketing strategy when you could take your covers and be more, try to step more outside the box on your covers and stuff like that, and try to bring back. Is all this is a manipulation, illusion to you know, like make the mind feel great about seeing something or hearing something. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. So you got to put the best illusion out there. Like you got to put the, you know what I'm saying? Like you got the 1409 podcast. You got, why you think you got all these podcasts? You got all these YouTube channels. You got all these people, all these different news media, all these different artists, right? All these different artists is trying to put music out. You turn on the TV right now and you go to videos. You see all these different videos out back to back. They coming on back to back. Everybody trying to what? Be that one, be the best one.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it is. It's like everybody fighting to be the best one when there is no, it will never be a best one.
Mhm.
Right? It will, so that's the illusion.
Yeah.
It's have you thinking is hope that create that hope energy that keeps you going. You know, that's what kept kept the slaves and shit running. That hope for, you know, it's something at the end of this shit right here. Fuck y'all talking about. I see niggas rich off this shit. You know, fuck, he got 57,000 fucking followers on fucking Instagram. Ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what it is. It's like we start chasing that illusion, but it becomes so beautiful that it comes with money sometimes, and you know, you get to take care of your family and shit. You know what I'm saying? You get to swerve. You got all these fans, everybody on you, whoopty whoop, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? That's when your magic trick is doing numbers. You know what I'm saying? That's the illusion. That's when your magic trick is doing numbers now. You know what I'm saying? You what's the name? David Blake.
David Blaine, Chris
Right,
Angel, David Blaine.
right. You him now. You know what I'm saying? You him now. So you're gonna have the Cat Williamses, the Mike Epps, and the Kevin Harts. You know what I mean? You gonna have those of this music shit to where as though everybody is you know pushing for that, like pushing for that extra umph. Because there's no people they not just putting out these videos. Everybody would just do a video sitting in a chair like this and just be rapping in front of the camera. Woo-dee woo, ba 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 ba. But if you look on these videos, you're starting to see more of them turn movieistic, more short story film, because it needs to grab more attention. So you see these videos now, and you almost see the rappers turning into actors. You know what I'm saying? You see it right. You see it just being more to it now.
Facts.
So it's like,
Somebody some artists was asking me like, what do I feel like the biggest thing that an artist need to have? And I said that I was like, the biggest thing an artist need to have, you got to be an actor, because you got to realize you selling a personality, bro. Like with your music, whenever you on screen, whatever you doing, you selling that personality to people. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be the big. You know what I'm saying? You got to be an actor, bro. You
man,
might
listen,
want to take up some acting skills before you start rapping. You feel me?
that's right. Listen, a rapper is an actor. I don't care how much he would. You jumping into act. You jumping into character every time you go in the studio. Every time you
Mm-hmm.
go in that booth, and you get it out. You get the first one out. Listen, you in character every time. And that's facts. That's major facts. And I think we get so I be hearing rappers say this all the time. You're not living what you rapping. And I'll be like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like the knowledge of this shit has diminished to nothing.
Yeah.
when I have to live this platinum song that I just made,
Mm-hmm.
I have to live this. Rain wasn't purple. Let's keep that in mind. Rain was never purple
Michael Jackson wasn't never a smooth criminal.
or a zombie.
You feel me?
It's after midnight. Something's evil lurking past the door. Come on.
Yeah.
This man talking about ghosts, monsters, right? But see how it's changed? The illusion has changed to gangsterism now. Now you have to really die. You gotta die now.
Yeah, not even that. Motherfuckers promoting this drug addiction shit. Future ain't
Right.
really on lean and perks and all that shit like that, but he promoting that shit though. Like he on it.
Jeezy told you to trap or die. His son in college.
Uh-huh.
Jim Jones, the biggest. His son in college. He the biggest blood in New York. His son in college. These are facts. His son in college. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Boosie just bought his son a Jaguar truck, and he just bought little Tootie in school.
Tootie Raw, yeah.
Hey, Tootie coming from home with his book bag on. You get what I'm saying? He in the car with his book bag on. He ain't in there with no sticks. He got his book bag on, and he probably get his ass whooped for having a gun in the car. He's showing it. Boosie probably whoop his ass because you know what I'm saying. So
Mm-hmm.
these, like I said, we go back to it. The illusion has changed. You see? So you got Jeezy told you to trap or die. His son ain't trapping shit. Seriously, his son in college. Look at Waka Flocka. Just graduated.
Yeah,
So
honorary doctorate in philanthropy. All
right.
right. Word.
PhD. You get what I'm saying? So the illusion is starting. When the illusion starts to diminish, that's when the guns come out and the killing start, because we gotta have something so fucking real to stand on. And the next best thing real is a motherfucker that is beefing, like when you could really touch and really get it done and really, cause the illusion to come back and be, oh yo, that's why you don't see the King Von fans and the Quando fans. You see him? You see? And she said Jeezy ain't trapping no more. I promise you. You see they fans now? They fans have become, I've seen fans in South Carolina talk like they in Chicago. Like literally.
Yeah. Talking about
Like,
63rd and all of that. Yeah.
yeah,
You're right.
listen. It has become, and then now the disrespect in the music is at an all-time high because the illusion has to come. What do you have? Listen, the judgment is so high, you're not gonna see dudes rapping about zombies no more. You're not gonna see the trap or die era no more. That's gone. Nobody's believing that no more. You're not gonna see the Gucci bandana era no more, because look at Gucci now. You're not gonna see that. So the things that died out, history has to repeat itself, so it's going to repeat itself with a different format. You know what I'm saying? So now here we come with you see the guys who, the illusion, watch it. Michael Jackson was never a zombie. Now here you go. The killer was never a killer. This motherfucker got army guns and he never went to no training class. He never shot one. He never ducked. He don't know procedure to get, and these guns are army. Is y'all hearing me?
You saw
Authorized. These
Gucci
ain't
firing
pistols.
a gun
Right.
on his set, on the video set. You saw that shit?
Yes. You get what I'm saying? So just imagine he 4'2", 5'2". He got this big ass dumb submachine gun that's army authorized only. I don't even know how you got this tank, but okay. All right, cool. And you want us to believe that you know how to shoot this motherfucker accurate. You want us to believe that, seriously, you never been arrested. You never, for real, the illusion has become just It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. It's really crazy. Look at what's going on. If you pay attention to it, it's bubbling. Then now it's bubbling. Boom, 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 boom. Now you got people. Oh, that's not enough. To show it, it's not enough. So guess what they saying to each other? Ah, you ain't shooting shit. You ain't shooting shit until it gets to the point where it's real. This shit real. Now when you do shoot something, now look, the artist, look. Yeah, ooh, now he back on Instagram. Ooh, he telling you in so many words because he gotta hold that image. You can't break the image. Because you break the image, then people gonna know who you are. You can't break the image. You gotta hold it. You gotta stand on this image now. So now you on Instagram, you subliminally telling people, hey, yeah, I did it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, I got it for real. Because you have to believe me. I want you to believe me so fucking bad. I want you to know that I'm so fucking real and I'm so fucking bad that I'm willing to tell you I did it.
That shit is funny,
Right?
man.
I'm
That
so
shit is
fucking
true.
real,
That shit is
so
funny,
fucking
man.
gangster. I'm willing to tell y'all I did it and he deserved it. Yeah, it was us. Play his music. Play his music. You smoking that pack, right? That we smoking that pack. That whoever died, they smoking this pack now.
Hey, that's some. They be disrespectful as a motherfucker now with that shit.
I,
Boy.
I'm speaking fact. Ain't nothing. I ain't even pull it out. I ain't pull it out. But this is what this is what has evolved from the
Mhm.
illusion. The illusions. It went from the everybody in formation. Remember? Now it went from that to all the hip hop dances. They dancing alike. The hairstyles. It went from the illusion was fresh, cool, money. Now the illusion is killer, die today. Now, like
Yeah.
that's what the illusion has turned into. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. It's like, and they don't get it. It's like you see and then listen. They got a nerve to put in front of the video. These guns are
Are
used.
Props.
props.
Telling you the shit is an illusion.
These shits are props.
And they
And
telling you the shit is fake. Listen,
these are props, and they should only be considered as such.
even if they real, they telling you, listen, this is
Mhm.
an allegory. We doing this to prove a point.
Mhm.
And you can look in the Bible for that word. But this is an allegory. We just making these stories right here real quick so you can know that it's something real behind this shit.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Shit right here. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. That illusion has, and then it got younger. It's fed into the younger ones now. Like it's not like nigga, you 30 and 40. You don't see them. You see babies. Man, bro. I seen some kids need 2 cans to hold these shits, man. You can't even rap and hold this shit at the same time. This shit,
Mm.
you get what I'm saying? You trying to rap and hold this big dumbass fucking gun for what? I don't know. I don't even know how the cameraman ain't scared as hell. You know what I'm saying? But maybe they are props. But that's that. These are the things we seeing. We
If they
seeing.
ain't props, the shit ain't loaded. It
Oh
can't
yeah,
be.
yeah,
So
yeah.
somebody gonna get shot accidentally.
Right. When you see somebody get shot, it's became the point where their illusion gotta be real. We
Mhm.
gotta make this shit real. That's why you seeing these rappers. That's why you seeing it. We gotta make it real. We gotta make. Oh, you don't believe us? Okay. Yeah, we gotta make it real. And then 9 times out of 10, you never see a rapper shooting another rapper. You always see an affiliate do it. You never show me in history where you seen a rapper shoot another one and they both was famous. I'ma wait because it ain't there. You ain't gonna find it. It don't work like that. That's not how it works. It's always the person who's who's the real want to show y'all this shit is real. It ain't illusion, right?
Mhm.
That's the person that do it. John Lennon said, "Man, one day I just feel like it's going to be a loony that's just going to come out of nowhere and kill me. I don't think it's going to be somebody I know." And that's really what happened to him. The man got stalked and somebody came up and just shot him in his back for no reason. John Lennon from the Beatles. But that's how it is. It's like this thing will become too big to bear. You know what I'm saying? So you never see the artists, two artists shooting each other. You're never gonna see it. You might see them beefing on record, on camera or something, but you ain't gonna never see them shooting at each other. I don't care where you see them at. I don't care. Listen, and let me tell you something. You see Gucci and Jeezy did their thing. Salute to them. They did their thing and it was peaceful, right? You see all them armed guards that they had around them cars? Nobody ain't go to war that day or after or before then.
He was cutting up in that motherfucker though, for sure.
And that's it. That was the illusion, because that's what we knew. You get what I'm saying? And it only became real when they went to rob them and somebody died. Now I'm really real. You get what I'm saying? Now I'm Gucci, who killed the nigga, who this nigga put a hit on, and he never put no hit on him. He was just using that illusion. Nigga, go get that chain for. Everybody was doing that back then. You get what I'm saying? But that illusion made him what? It built it sent his stature up. It raised his stock in the hood where they real at. And then what'd he do? He went to jail. He came home and told you what? Man, that life ain't even worth nothing. I don't want to live like that no more. I want to eat right. I'm gonna eat right. I'm gonna work out. No, I don't sell bricks no more. Right? And I want to walk down the street in my robe, because the gangsterism, right? I'm already past that. So now my illusion has to be over the younger gangsters. Now I can't just be no regular gangster. Now I got to put on a silk robe and walk in the middle of Times Square. Right now, this is a person who got people who done had beef and and you out here with flip flops walking amongst hundreds of people with a robe on, with a Gucci robe, and why it's on. Watch it. It's on the internet. You get what I'm saying? These are the things where the illusion evolves. It evolves like Jeezy. You see Jeezy? He ain't trapper dying in no more. He need therapy for the soul now. What's his last album title? He need therapy for the soul. What's right?
You talking about Jeezy, right?
Right. Right. What you say? Look on his first album cover. What he doing? He's sitting in a chair. He in a room full of money. He got on a snowman shirt. Right. The first recession that he did. What'd he do? He glorified Obama. Remember? That was the illusion. The black president. He glorified Obama. This album, he's saying Obama ain't shit. The illusion went away. Right? So this facts. Obama ain't did shit for. Listen to the album. Cause I listen. I know what's going on. I know what's going on. I seen it in the street for real in real life. I seen the illusion turn so real that everybody, you gotta die. You gotta die because you done pushed the envelope too far to turn back. So somebody gotta die. Somebody's bound to die. And it's never gonna be the people who's important that do it. It's always gonna be some side member who ain't really got shit to do with it. It's gonna be a loony off the side who really was real. All right, so that's what it is, and that's what I will say about these artists is make sure you know how to turn it on and turn it off. All right, make sure you know how to turn it on and turn it off. Step into character, step out of character. When the lights go off, you go off. All right? Don't be out here trying to live your raps. I don't care what artist is saying that to you. I don't care. Don't be out here trying to live your raps. It's okay for your raps to be a fable. All right. If you listen to any pioneers, all of those stories, most of them were made up and mixed in with real stuff. If you listen to Slick Rick, if you listen to KRS-One, if you listen to MC Shan, if you listen to anybody that came, LL Cool J, I Need Love, all that. Listen, those are songs. Ain't nobody sitting in no damn room staring at the four wall, right? So we gotta learn. We gotta learn this as artists is evolve into this volatile thing that you gotta really, nigga. You ain't really no killer. Don't talk about being no killer. You ain't no killer. You gotta live it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
the
You got
illusion is ain't no
yeah
cap in my rap. Ain't no
yeah.
cap in my
No
rap.
cat.
No
Yeah,
rap cap.
you
No
all
rap cap.
you all cat, and both of y'all got clean records. Y'all about to fuck y'all life up because over what? Over this book. That's what I'm saying. The illusion. Turn it off. It's okay to beef in front of the camera. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Turn that shit off. You don't
Facts.
inbox each other. Yo, that shit was good. Let's do that shit again. You get what I'm saying? That's how it used to be. When a lot of people didn't know, Cannabis and LL had a conversation first. You get what I'm saying? That's how it used to be. It was premeditated. The beef was the illusion. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna fake beef. They still be trying to do it now. We're gonna fake beef, but these locals are doing this shit for real. What artists has you seen beefing for years? You seen Nas and Jay-Z. Them niggas ain't kill each other yet. You seen Beanie Siegel and Jadakiss and them niggas ain't kill each other. You seen Onyx and Naughty by Nature. Them niggas ain't die. Then you seen 50 Cent and Ja Rule. Them niggas ain't kill each other. Somebody got cut a few times, but ain't nobody die. You see 50 Cent beefing with one of the biggest gangbangers over there in LA. Ain't nobody die.
Mm-hmm.
But you see who killed Nipsey? A nobody who really wasn't living the illusion. You get what I'm saying? Rest
Mm-hmm.
in peace. The Mo threes of the world. You feel me now? This thing has become so volatile where you gotta actually live it out. You gotta actually live it out. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the biggest things that, and it's a touchy subject. It's a real touchy subject because when you got 80% of your rappers out here that's living the illusion and psychologically uh messed up, they don't really know that's the way right now. It's the wave. It is. It's the
Yeah.
wave because the world made it okay. You know what I'm saying? So it's the wave. It's the wave to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Who am I to say that this shit is whack? All I could say is this: like, learn how to turn it on and turn it off. You know what I'm saying? Just because I
Mm-hmm.
said you gonna die in a song, don't mean you gonna die in real life. I meant that lyrically. You know what I'm saying? Like, take it back to that. Stop going out here trying to live this. It's okay. Don't be letting these rappers tell y'all you ain't living what you rapping. Hell no, I'm not. How the fuck I'm gonna
Yeah.
get rich if I living it? If I'm living this shit,
Facts.
just
Telling on myself.
yeah. Killers, listen. Killers ain't rapping. They ain't listen. The real killers and gorillas, they in jail and they waiting trial. And some of them that got the electric chair and all. I know real serial killers, man. That took 34 women and killed them. They won't worry about rapping. It's so many other people out here y'all could be focusing that bad attention on instead of each other. This he rap in at the end of the day, the fans, the fans, the fans are so funny because they become alliance. They become alliances. They become alliances with the artists, even though it's not real. The fan don't even know what's going on really. They
Yeah.
just know that the artists don't like each other. So they are like real killers are ghosts. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So real, like, you have this shit going on where you might have somebody kill somebody, but I bet you it was so much behind that. Like, if you looking online right now at the Mo3 situation, do you see what's going on? Anybody keeping up with that story? Anybody that's watching that story,
Yeah.
they done already figured out it's a murder for hire.
Hell yeah. They done arrested the second person and all and shit like that. Shit
Listen, they
going
got
crazy.
Listen, they got murder for hire on the news. Not only that, the boy that did it allegedly is 21. So just think about it.
Allegedly.
Too young to even be beefing with Mo3.
Mm-hmm.
Not enough money, right? So it was a lot of pressure around that circumstance. Listen, guarantee you. But he was the one who wasn't actually living the illusion. That's why it's so easy for the person who's not living the illusion to throw it all away, because that's the real thing. And guess what? Sit in there and don't say shit. Shut up. We're going to listen. I'm telling you, sit your ass in there. You a real nigga. Don't snitch. Don't say nothing. Even if they fuck you in here, don't say nothing. Take it like a man, like a killer. And this is the reality. This is the reality of this shit, where you got to sit there. I don't care how much you smiling, how much you banging and blah, 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 blah. You got to sit here while they say, we don't know that nigga. we do not know that nigga. Fry his ass. You don't have no money. From the look of the pants, from the look, you ain't even have on killer clothes. You had on some shit that looked like he just got up off the couch with that shit on. Y'all ain't see his pants, bro. His pants down, belt looked like it was tied up. You ain't even have killer clothes. I know you ain't got no money. You ain't got no money. You want to know why you ain't got no money? Because you the one that did it, stupid. Allegedly. The one who right? So a million dollar man ain't doing no shit like that. I don't care who he don't like. If he do some shit like that, it was by accident. The gun went off by accident and he killed a friend. You man, listen, you got a motherfucker with $1 million to kill. He'll do something to somebody else before he go and do something broad day like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So these are the things. These are the things that we fighting against. These are the things that we, you know, I speak out against it because I know what's going on. I know half of it is confusion. Half of it is confusion. Who wakes up and say, okay, listen, I'm gonna put all these, first and foremost, you gotta call a lot of people to have all them damn guns, right? In the video, whether they props or not. I don't even know what the fuck I don't even know how that happened, but okay, cool. You gotta call a lot of people. And then you got to strategize it. So in the midst of you strategizing this, knowing that you looking online, if you look online, go to all these people who shoot videos, Shot by Nay, shout out to Shot by Nay, No Shake Films, shout out to No Shake Films, Shot by Bill, Carolina Mixtapes, DJ Nasty. Go to their page and look at the videos. All of the male videos, 80% of them are riddled with guns. So any artist that's coming up think that's the blueprint. It's happening. It's a fact. It's a fact locally. That's the blueprint. So you see it. You see it. You don't see. Only time you see them go away from that is when a major come in. Right? So you have like the Black Zacks. You're not going to see that. You might see it once in a while. But you're not gonna see it when it's a major behind you like that, unless it's controversy surrounding it. They're not just gonna have you up there willy nilly. Nah, unless you got beef, because the illusion sells. You get what I'm saying? So why we up here just frivolously? No, we're not gonna have you out like that. We're going strategic. So watch when you see Black Zack videos now. What he's doing a lot of acting things out. He's doing a lot of plotting. It's a lot of plot going into his videos where it's structured now. You know, his last video, he was a janitor. The video before that, he was on a 2 videos before that. What this?
President or something like
Right, Carolina Naco. He was being transported like Con Air. And yeah, he was a president in one of them. You know what I'm saying? So you don't see that. You're not gonna see that. Let him beef with somebody though. You're only not seeing that because it's a label behind him. But let him beef with somebody. The label will back him to show the gangsterism, right? So the gangsterism ain't gonna sell just frivolously. You know, it's not just gonna sell just for him to just. He's not known for that. For him to just go off the wall and just start tripping. He's not known for that. But as soon as he get into something, you're gonna see 2,000. I'm telling you. They're going to make it look like Armageddon. They're gonna make it look like the local rappers making it look now. You be scared to go to I'm scared to go to a video of a fucking video, and especially in a closed area.
Hey
It's
man,
too
look,
too many
shout out Bill shot this. He done shot 2 of my videos. Ain't no guns
big
in this. So you can
big
pull up on
big
the Guala Meets
fact
World video.
facts. Big shout out to Bill. He's trying to come up too. Bill Grounding out here
Yeah,
too.
man.
Bill
Yeah,
Grounding out here too. Facts. But you get what I'm saying? Like these people, you go to their videos, that's what you see. You know what I'm saying? That's what you see. And then you see him outside. And this another thing. You see him outside, you don't see that big ass gun. When you see him in Dollar Tree, when you see him in the Piggly Wiggly, when you see him in Bilo, when you see him in the mall, when you see him coming from up there by you don't see them shits. You don't see 100 people with them neither, with them shits.
Nope.
You don't see them, right? So who's not living what they rapping? You know what I'm saying? Nobody. Duh. Nobody. That's not what it's for. It's not for you to live it. It's for you to monetize it and get rich and entertain people. It's not for you to live it. It's not for you to say, "Hey, I'm a serial killer," and then go kill 50. No, no, no. That's not. That's not how it works. That's not how it
Fact.
works. You know what I'm saying? Facts. You know what I'm saying?
uh,
You know. And what if you wanted to get up today and make a beautiful song, a great song, some hot shit? You had to live it. Come on, man. That's cat because you made a song and you just came up with it with a song for the females. You probably never even been to a strip club, but this song dope. You gonna let people tell you capping?
Capping your rap, man.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
shit. Yeah, yeah.
So
Shit. GualaMeetsWorld.
Yo,
I
yo.
promise you.
You know what time it is for this. What's that question of the day?
Question of the day, man. We get to the question of the day. It's a lot to do with the episode. You know, I try to gear them towards what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? Sama, you dropping some gems, definitely.
For sure.
So the
Ready.
so the question of the day is intelligence or wisdom more useful?
Mm. Intelligence or wisdom? Okay. I feel like you need intelligence in order to be wise. In order to get the wisdom. Wisdom comes with age to me. It comes with a lot of age and experience. So you got to be smart to get to that. To me. So I would put intelligence to get the wisdom. You're gonna need to be smart in order to get to the wisdom part. You know, because the wisdom part is way down the line. You got to make a lot of smart moves to get there. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I feel like being smart, being intelligent is going to lead to the wisdom. You know, wisdom comes from fools, man. I'm gonna tell you, wisdom comes from fools, people who used to be fools. You know what I'm saying? They don't. My grandfather taught me that wisdom don't come from smart people, people who knew it, people who had it. It come from fools, people who learned off so many different levels of failed experience that it made them wise. It made them great. It made them sustainable to where though you could go like you ever went to your grandma and she had these remedies that made you feel better and shit, but ain't none of these shits come out the store. None of them
Turpentine and
came out
sugar.
the store.
Turpentine and sugar.
Alka-Seltzer, ginger ale and shit.
Put some moss
You
in
know
your
what I'm saying?
shoes.
Right,
Shit.
right. Put a hot pot at the foot of the bed. So yeah, it's that like they went through a hard ass time. That's why they so wise. That's why they so poised and comforting. Look at the time they living in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they come from that. Your grandma come from that civil rights type of endurance. You know what I'm saying? Shit that gave them wisdom. So now they able to. You ever heard her say some shit that just be like, what the fuck? What'd you say? You know, it made you question yourself. Like, what did that even mean? You know what I'm saying? It hit you like 2 days later. Like, damn, this is what grandma was talking about. You know what I'm saying? So that's that wisdom when you had to be you done been through generations and you still here You know what I'm saying? I think just intelligence leads you to that, man. And out here today, right now, man, y'all gotta be smart. Y'all gotta use y'all intelligence, man. Y'all gotta use y'all intelligence, man, for real. Like we throwing our life away like crazy. How you can't get to no wisdom like that. You can't get to no type of wisdom like that.
Show.
I can't say you from North Carolina, so you know those remedies. We from South Carolina, but you know,
That's
I happen to
what we
be in
talking
Texas, you know what I'm saying? So
about.
hey,
That's what we talking
Oh,
about.
I promise you. He said, I know those remedies. Listen, man, the things that take you back too, boy. I remember I used to be catching them colds. Oh man, stomach virus. Don't catch no stomach virus. I promise you going to the bathroom all day because grandma about to give you diarrhea juice. You about to get something that's about to make you go to the bathroom forever. Castor oil or something.
Yeah.
we
Oh,
go magnesium sulfate or some shit.
oh man. Oh,
Mm.
yeah. Grandma used to kill us, man. Dang.
Man, your answer was so good. I was not to talk that, but you said is wisdom is intellect or wisdom more important?
I think
Intelligence.
intellect. I think intellect is more important. I think intellect comes first. I think wisdom is more like a
Sure.
trophy. It's an act. You know, I think it's more like a trophy at the end to say you made it. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Man, I'm gonna have to agree. I feel like you need that intellect to gain that wisdom, and you gain that wisdom from personal experiences from the duration of your life. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Yep.
I'm
Right.
gonna have to totally agree with what you saying right there.
Dang, y'all gonna leave me out on the limb by myself,
Yeah.
man.
Wait, okay.
Oh, you fucking with wisdom. Why you say
Yeah.
wisdom?
Uh, it's just a saying my brother told me way back, and it just stuck in my head. You feel me? He said, a smart man to learn from his mistakes, but a wise man can learn from his mistakes and other people's mistakes. So you feel me? I feel like you just need wisdom to get that whole big picture in order
Right.
to put the intelligence in the lane that they need to be in. You feel me? You
Right.
gotta have the wisdom first. Wisdom like the foundation, and then you
Okay.
put the intelligence on top of that to get it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not against it. Shit.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm definitely not. It's from a different perspective. So
Mhm. Critical thinking.
I'm right. Right. I'm definitely not against that. It's still a productive way to put it.
Yeah. Same,
2 ounces in
all in
Colombia.
the same thing too. You know, get what you saying too. You definitely, you feel me? I get it. I ain't
James
against
Boone. I know
100%.
his nephew, Darnell.
Hey,
Yeah,
shout out to Camden. Shout out
shout
the
out to
whole Kershaw County, you know what I'm saying? Richland County too.
oh man, they in here. They
Uh,
definitely, man. I see where his perception came at from that. I could look at it like that. I definitely could look at it like that.
for
Really.
sure. All right, let's get into that this or that. We can do like one. So
Okay.
if y'all have one, y'all can go ahead and because usually I freestyle that thing, you know what I'm saying?
All right. All
I be out here freestyling. But if y'all have one, feel free to share any this or that you may have.
right.
But
Koala.
Yo.
all right.
Oh,
What you
y'all
got?
want me to do it this or that?
Nah, nah,
And I mean,
nah, I'm just buying time. I'm buying time.
it's all good. We gonna freestyle it.
Yeah, yeah. I would say, would you rather have an 850 credit score or $1 million? Since we have Andy, the credit repair expert, on here, I'm going to ask
Beats in
that
these
question
streets
right
in
there.
here.
See, beats in these streets.
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
my
Let me. All right. So the street side of me want the money, right? The family mind want the credit. So if I'm a bachelor and I ain't got shit going on, I want the money. But if I got a family and I got things going on, I want the credit. If that makes sense. But if I'm a bachelor and I ain't got shit, I want the money. Just give me the money. I don't need 800 credit score by myself. But if I want, you know what I'm saying? If I want things and I got a family, and I'm trying to. Then yeah, give me the credit score. I'll take the credit score. But if it's just me, just give me the $1,000,000. I'm on the first thing smoking anyway. I ain't worried about no credit.
All right. So shit. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the credit because I know what an 800 plus credit score do. 800, 850. That can help you with your personal credit, but not only can it help with your personal credit, it'll help you with your business credit, help you establish some business credit as well. And that's something I learned from our previous guests, especially Andy. You know what I'm saying? So goddamn, I'm going with
800
that
plus
credit
credit
score
score will send. That's like having $1,000,000. It'll send you to the top. That's like
already.
perfect. That's like perfect credit. They gonna give you. They just giving you stuff. You could do whatever you need to do at 800. I just say that because I know with $1,000,000, I'm out of here. I'm not even wasting no. I'm not wasting no time. I'm out of here.
Mhm.
I'm going to play. We I'm going to
Fact.
play. We ain't even gonna talk about it. Yeah, we. All right. Um.
Hold on. Let me give my answer though.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I know the politically correct answer is this credit score, but nigga, $1,000,000. We out of here. You feel me? I'm gonna get that 850 credit score, and I'm gonna flip that money. You
I'm
know
gonna
what I'm
fix your
saying?
credit with $1 million
You know what I'm
dollars.
saying? Me knowing the shit I know now. You feel me? Like I'm gonna get an 850 credit score, and I'm
Right.
gonna flip that
Right.
shit. You feel me?
Right.
A
Right.
million? That's like you saying right now. If an investor came to your business and be like, boom, I'm gonna give you this money to do everything you want to do. You couldn't do it with a million. You rather still be like, well, just get my
I
credit
need
good.
credit.
See, you could pay the right person. They might charge a good bit, but it's not going to be $1,000,000 to get your shit to the 850. So you have a valid point there, sir.
Yeah,
I agree.
facts.
But yeah, my initial thought was I'm gonna take that 850 and
Yeah, the
I'm gonna be
politically
Gucci.
correct
I'm gonna
answer
be
is,
Gucci.
we trying to teach
Right.
out here, but give me
Yeah.
that billion, dog. Let me be politically correct one time. Get that billion, dog.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good one.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Pat, pat myself on the back. That's a good. That was good. That's a bad right there. All right. Go ahead and plug your information again, Mr. Summer Nice. Go ahead and plug all your businesses and
Hey y'all,
ventures.
make sure y'all follow me at Sama Nice on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram, Sama_Nice. Also follow Still Local Kitchen page on Facebook. You can follow Still Local Podcast on YouTube. Y'all trying to send y'all music up locally, send it still local83@gmail.com. I definitely will get it on. You can send me an email. I will respond to your email at my earliest convenience, like ASAP. As soon as I see it, I'll respond to it. Make sure y'all follow me, man. I'm doing Still Local TV right now. If you follow me on Facebook, you'll definitely I'll link you to everything. Everything is from my page, and then you'll be able to follow me on all platforms. Still Local Live on Facebook. And I always go live, man. Y'all come on over, support it, interact with the artists, interact. Let me know what y'all like about the music. Send your music up. Make sure y'all rate the music, man. And just come support, man. It's really just about just coming on over there and just being a part of something new that we trying to introduce to the city, being a part of something that I felt like was fading away. And I felt like something like this was just fading away. The artists they're not getting platforms unless I think that's what's making the beef so big is that, you know, the more you go at it, the more controversy it gets seen. It gets more
Mhm.
notoriety for some reason. So it's like artists don't have a platform. So I want to make a platform for everybody to come and be heard. Local businesses are welcome too. You are welcome on my platform. If you want to send up a commercial for your business, I'll definitely play your commercial during our intermissions. If you're trying to set up a promo vid for your businesses, I'll definitely play promo vids. Just come on over there, man. Network with me, and I play for the home team. One hand wash the other, both wash the face, man. Still local.
For sure.
Facts. You know where you can find 1409 Podcast. We on Nobody Grinds Like Us Network, first and foremost. We on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio,
Hot.
Amazon Music. What else? Anchor. Shout out to Anchor. That's how we put all this shit out. Anchor. So if you think about making a podcast, download the Anchor app. Goddammit. You heard it at the beginning of the episode. If you listen to the audio,
And
and
grow, man, you guys are growing, man, and I just appreciate it, man. I'm honored, I'm pleased. I appreciate it, man, for real.
we appreciate
Cause
you just as much, bro.
For sure,
you know,
bro.
needed out
Hmm.
here.
Facts.
Needed
And
out here. Everybody playing. It's crazy.
yeah, indeed. And you can follow 1409 Podcast on Instagram at 1409 Podcast, Twitter 1409 Podcast, Facebook 1409 Podcast. And you can follow KT, which is me, at 843 Ambassador on Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
Now you can follow me on my personal page on IG at GualaMeetsWorld.
Yes, sir. This podcast is brought to you by Gemini Media. It's the 1409 Podcast, and we out.
Peace.
Yo.